everybody. Hello there, everybody. Hello there, everybody. everybody. Hello there, everybody. Hello there, everybody. Hello there, everybody. everybody. Hello there, everybody. Hello there, everybody.
Hello there, everybody. Welcome to the Mystic Tavern, the only place that thinks Larkin would be perfect for the role in the Little Red Riding Hood.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
He's a wolf
Big bad
person.
wolf.
He is a wolf person.
He's a furry.
Yeah. Yeah,
Very
that's
much
what he is.
so.
Anyway,
And you're made
I
out
don't-
of goo.
now hold on. Let me check. Lark. Okay, this is probably Graham. Graham here. Can't remember his voice very well. After the gang set out. Oh, by the way, this is a recap. After the gang set out to investigate the teleportation circle, they eventually figured out how to work it, teleporting to Brian Chander and getting nomads banned from using the circle in progress. Oh my. They find out the circle belongs to a mad wizard named Dazan. During a brief interlude at Brando's with Ravelim, the brass dragon, who loves a good chat he does, Narf goes to the stables to learn more about Axbeaks. Larkin goes to see his contact about Dazan. They both learn independently that Dazan is supposedly being executed a few towns over in East Haven. The gang rush back to the teleportation circle, using it once more and getting Lyle banned from using it this time. In East Haven, they arrive too late to find Dazan already on fire, burning at the stake. Oh my. But on closer inspection, it appears to be a simulacrum. The gang head back to the circle and have a brief chat with the doppelganger dagger hybrids Watcher-like. One of the best names in all of D&D. He knew Dazans prior to his mess. He suggested they use the circle to teleport somewhere where they may find clues of Dazan's whereabouts. So they pick one. The party then end up in a tower of sorts, albeit one that is upside down. They now venture into this tower, hoping to find clues of Dazan's whereabouts to save the mermaid Gracia. Lewis also had a minor breakdown.
Graham, who's Lewis?
Anyway, back to the actual game. So, just a quick thing so you all won't get confused when I say things. This entire place is upside down. But if I say floor, I mean below you. If I say ceiling, I mean above you.
Hi.
Okay? Just so descriptions.
So the floor
Lewis?
is the ceiling, the
Okay.
ceiling is
Lewis?
the floor.
Lewis,
I'm not saying anything. I'm
Lewis,
keeping
when
my
I
mouth
say
shut. Don't worry.
floor, I mean below you.
So you mean the ceiling?
That's right. You're catching on. And when I say ceiling, I mean
The ceiling.
above you. That's right.
Alan has been so excited this entire past week. He was like, "No, I'm going to treat Lewis like a child."
Very good, Lewis. Okay,
So
now
good.
let's
I'll
bring the
just
map
colour
up.
them in last.
Hey, that's fine. Okay, mappy.
use my
Can
shit
you see the map?
Let me get
Hold
that.
on.
I'll have a look in a second.
Wow.
Ooh,
Just need
no,
one.
This episode is named Dazan, the Upside Down Douche.
Okay.
All right.
Do you want me to change
Can
the
you see
stream
it?
title? Will?
No. This is just how I'm naming it in my notes.
No, I kind of like that better.
Welcome to episode Uppity Downity.
We're
Featuring
still
Dazan.
loading there, guys.
It's
Yeah,
still
you can't
loading.
see it? Okay,
not
hold
yet.
on.
Yeah, it's still loading at the moment.
It's
me.
in Discord.
It's often works.
There we go.
There we go. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yay! Right. We're going to start off by putting you all on the map somewhere. So, just to get an idea, this was the entrance. These are the two statues that Lacey vandalized. Went in here, you went through this door. In this little bit was like a little workspace. You found an iron key in here. There was a door here that I forgot to tell you that goes somewhere. Wonder what all this magic is. We ended in this room, which was a library. Who wants to be where?
I'm in the library.
In the library.
Going to the library.
I think we were
All in the library?
I think we were all in the library.
Yeah?
Lachlan doesn't care about books, so he'll have a look in the other the other door.
What, in here?
Yeah, he'll be
Oh,
in
in
there.
here.
Triangle. I'll be in there and I'll go in there eventually.
It's Drom
Okay.
that didn't care about books.
Jacob
They
doesn't care
both
about
don't care about books.
Right.
Alright, so there's. Actually, I remember. I think I just put Lyle on Narf, so they could be next to each other. So, that alright?
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, just to give a good quick description for Team Library here, because we split up again. Right here seems to be a hole in the floor. It looks like whatever came through it went upwards as the metal seems to be bent back over itself.
Mhm.
There's all sorts of bookshelves on the floor, and it looks like most of the books have been taken. However, there are 4 books left. This one that has a few bloodstains next to it. This one that's underneath a bookshelf, it looks like it's half destroyed. This one just on the floor, and this one next to the hole. Bless you indeed, Lacey.
Bless you.
Transformation!
That was a
Whenever I
lazy
see-
sneeze.
That-
The first one was a truffle sneeze.
I'm waiting for the Maruza sneeze.
Whenever I picture Lacey sneezing, whenever I picture Lacey sneezing, I always imagine like her fur like popping up.
It was radish that sneezed the safe people, not this one.
Anyway, what we doing, guys?
Lyle will have a look at the book which is next to the hole.
So that one?
Yeah, he'll leave the other book for Narth if he wants to have a look. So
Yeah.
Alright, so
not
you're going
the
there.
other book.
You're going to go there. What's the rest of you doing, just so I know?
I would
Oh.
like to take a look at the bloodstained book, please.
You're going to look at
guess I'll
Bloodstained
take
book?
the other one.
Okay. Lacey, what are you going to do?
Look down the hole.
Look down the hole. And Larkin, what are you doing up here with not Marion, Freya? We've checked this
I'm
room, by
going-
the way, so there's nothing else you can find in here, but you can go in here if you want.
I'm going to try and open the other door.
The other door's already broken open, so you can just get in.
Okay,
Looks like it's kind of just on the floor.
I'm going to make a.
Right, well, it's not you first.
Okay.
Alright, we'll start with... Hold on, there's 6 of you.
Yeah, sure.
Lyle.
hello.
So, Lyle, the book you seem to see on the floor, I don't think you understand the language that's on it.
Well, considering
It's a pure black book with like a weird zigzag on the, I guess, the spine of it. You do not recognize the language on... Oh, actually, do you recognize the language? What languages do you know?
common and halfling.
That was a silly question. No, you don't know.
God damn it. I can't read this. Narf, do you reckon you know what this is? And Lyle's going to chuck the book towards Narf.
I mean, you might be able to tell what language it is. Like, I can tell when I'm looking at Spanish, but I can't read Spanish.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
But Lyle's not patient
I
enough.
don't think with what language this is, he'll know what it's... Actually, no, you
Okay,
might
fair
do.
enough.
Now that I think about it. Roll me just an intelligence check, actually.
Okay.
He doesn't have the script knowledge of it, but you might be able to gather.
+1, but let me double check. Yeah, +1. Natural 20.
Natural 20. Okay. Yeah, you do know what language this is. This is Abyssal.
Why is this book in Abyssal? I can't read this, but I can certainly tell the pattern.
Show your corset.
There's Nomad.
Hello.
You reckon you could perhaps do a little bit of your language interpretation for me?
Already got it up.
Oh yeah, I've got 15 minutes of it left.
All right, Lyle.
Ah,
I think you've got
Lyle's
more
gonna-
than 15 minutes left.
Lyle's going to pass the book to Nomad.
Okay, we'll say while you're going over there to pass the book, we'll go over to Narf. Narf, this little book.
Mm-hmm.
This one is in common, so you're able to read it. You
Always good.
actually...
Oh, God damn it.
It seems to be written by an author called Kraz E.
Kraz E.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
If you just roll me a little intelligence check.
Real subtle.
That is a big old 7. Wow.
You don't really know much about Kraz E. But the book title is How to Succeed in Business According to the Yeti the Strong.
Yeah!
How
Oh
to
my
succeed in business. Like Yeti strong. Love it.
You do realize, because I just want to tell you, don't know why I did the check, that this author apparently says they can see different dimensions and they write stories about them.
Ooh.
That's very cool.
how many drugs is this
That
guy?
book is going in North's bag.
Okay, you now have How to Succeed in Business According to Yeti the Strong.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Quest complete. We
That's
can
Alright,
go home now.
Right, quickly to Lacey. Lacey, you're looking down.
That's right.
As you look down, Lacey, you see what looks to be a couple of broken cages. You think you see another hole down there, and what seems to be... Actually, roll me a perception check for that bit.
Okie dokie.
Just look down that hole.
Ah, that's a 6.
It's some kind of humanoid in the cage. Doesn't look alive. Can't recognize it.
Something's down there.
Do you
Doesn't
know what?
might be dead. Humanoid?
Hmm. So
And
about medium size.
how far down is it?
It is. How far down is it? About 12 foot down.
How big
So
is
you
that
could-
hole?
The hole is. I mean, I've made it smaller than it actually is, but it's a little bit bigger than 5 foot.
I'm gonna.
Oh, okay, that's cool. So we could jump through it
I'm
potentially.
just gonna go check what
Yes.
it is. Someone hold this rope.
Narf is
Narf
next
comes
to you.
over and holds the rope. Yeah.
Okay.
I jump down.
Okay, we'll just make it so quick.
You're now here. You're on level 2.
I
Dun, dun.
leveled
Green
up.
Level 5.
giant.
Jesus.
I leveled up.
We'll be right back to you, Lacey.
Mhm.
Larkin, you go in here. You see all these little purple and green splashes on the floor. Look like they were. Well, this looks like a little alchemist lab, you could say. Potion storage area. Everything on the floor is absolutely smashed, except for one very interesting looking treasure chest on the ceiling, upside down.
No. Oh no.
uh,
I guess the treasure chest is about 2 foot big, so it's 10 foot off the ground for you.
Okay. So me being 6 foot tall,
Yes.
would I be able to kind of like reach up on my tippy toes and just kind of like open it up using my lockpicks?
I think you'd struggle to reach
Yeah.
it if you're
And
6
people
foot
usually
tall. and it's
double in
10 foot up.
size.
I'm
Fine.
I'm gonna. What's in the other room on the floor? What's smashed up in the other
Lots
room?
of broken up tables and chairs.
Okay, I'm gonna get part of the broken up table, drag
Okay.
it into this room,
Okay.
and then
But-
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try and see if that provides me like standing on top of the table. If that provides me with enough.
Well, you do notice that the table is not standable. You would have to fix 2 of its legs to get on it. And you get a feeling the middle bit looks like it will just snap as soon as you stand on it.
Hmm.
That's perfect positioning of the eyes, I must say.
Is there anything? Is there anything else? Anything else in the room that looks like maybe I could stand on it? Hmm.
Let me do a luck check.
So I thought you were just going to say,
Yes.
well, Freya's there.
Whoa, this chair over here has 3 whole legs and not just 2. You could try that.
Yay! I'll do that, please. Thank you.
You're on the chair. Fixed it.
Alright, so
So you can do me a little lock picking if you
lockpick.
wish.
Lockpick check. I'm proficient in lockpicks, and that'd be +6. Okay, so let me roll. I am. Look, I've only ever used my lockpicks like once or twice, I think.
You have. You've
So-
used it twice.
I stabbed a man in the eyes with mine.
22.
That's good enough.
Nice.
So, you didn't tell me that he was not going to hold the lid. So the lid opens
Hmm.
and the bottles fall out.
Ah, shit.
You can try to grab one quickly if you wish.
Yes, I'll try and grab one.
All right, dexterity saving throw. Quick, it's falling to the floor. You don't want to lose them.
So dexterity, yeah.
Yes, dexterity saving throw.
I'm
Catch
quite good
them,
at
catch
I'm quite good at dexterity saving throws.
Oh,
That's a 17.
a 17. Nice, you catch 2 of them.
Yes.
Does Freya
So-
catch the other one?
What is Freya currently?
Freya's in wolf form.
I might be able to catch one.
catch one in their jaws. Come on, I need wolf stats. Stop freezing.
I rolled it for you. Freya catches one.
Okay. Yay!
Yeah.
I knew you wouldn't have the stats up.
I do. I can bring them up. I can bring them up at a click, but like, whenever I click on it,
Quick,
it's just
a click
white.
with a 10-minute load.
Yeah, it's like a fucking Commodore 64.
Anyway, you have collected 3 potions, all of varying colours. One has a nice clear. One is rather clear, and every time you look at it, it feels like boom, almost like a heartbeat. One of them is very cold to the touch, and actually you can see the, I guess, what's it called? The freezed water around the side ends of it. It looks cold.
Condensation.
Condensation. That is the word we were looking for. Present for you. And the other one is a nice burning red and orange. Looks like a real fire in the heart. The rest of you do hear a smash in a minute, but don't worry, we'll get back to that because the other one.
I'm
falls on the
okay.
Nomads, what was you going to do?
Hello.
Look at this book or the thing with Lyle?
I was looking at the book initially on the floor,
Mhm.
and Lyle had a look and then came over to me.
Okay, so I'd say you've had enough time to read the title of it, but not enough time to get it out of the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
So that one's title seems to be Ice Wizard Frosty Beginnings.
Ooh! Sick.
And as Lyle comes over, he comes over with a book where there's a very interesting title. It says Icewind Dale's Metal. This has got like a metal with a weird exclamation mark. It's really put in bold. And then after that, it says Secrets. Charlatan.
Electric guitar on the front.
Hold on, can you say that again?
Secrets. Charlatan.
Charlatan?
It's a mix between a paladin and a charlatan.
Okay.
Lyle should know what that is. That's a metal.
Oh, is that the dwarven metal that I?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the metal that I've been carrying around. Do you have any idea what it might say in there? Like, have a quick skim. I'm sorry, I wish I could read it.
I guess I'll just have a quick skim then whilst Lyle is breathing down my neck.
Okay, while you're doing that, we'll go over to the last person, Gray. Gray, you see this book on the floor, seems to be upside down, but the side of it seems to be some kind of bedtime story about a cow jumping over the moon.
Oh, I love moons.
Yeah?
That's why your face looks like that on the fucking blue thing. Pissed her about cat. I love moons.
Okay, the blood that is nearby it. Is there any blood on the book itself?
It does look like there's a slight bit of blood on the pages.
Okay. There's my equipment. Give me a second. Okay, I'm going to get my crowbar out because I have one of those.
Okay.
And I would like to poke it with my crowbar, please.
Just
The book.
poke. As you poke it, you notice it doesn't feel like a hardcover. Maybe it's a soft cover book.
Okay. I see what you're doing here, Callum. I poke it harder.
Now you're starting to like squidge into the book.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't
Right,
sound
I'm
good.
just gonna wait. Does bludgeoning? Okay. I am going to lift up the crowbar, and I'm gonna bring it down.
Dexterity saving throw.
Fuck's sake! I didn't even get to do what I wanted to.
It's a mimic.
This is you being
Duh.
punished for yes.
I was gonna give it a chance. Dexterity saving throw. That is a natural 1.
Ooh, fuck. So literally after the second poke and you start reaching it up, you just see the book jump to the side, open up its pages, and then this acid just spits out at it, splashing right into your face,
Oh, nice.
dealing a nice. Where's my dice? Oh, this is gonna hurt.
And won't be very nice.
10,
Alright,
12, 13.
I mean Merlin. No, Melvin.
Melvin.
God. Why do we have to have a rabbit named so similarly to the imp?
It's all Ted's fault.
You take 33 points.
What?
Oh,
Are you good?
Jesus Christ!
acid
That is
damage.
that is 5 less than my maximum health, Callum.
I know.
Are you
Roll for initiative.
alive?
Yeah, because I
Okay.
was at full health.
I know.
think.
I was surprised how much damage this thing deals as well.
Maybe you should look that up before you put it in the game.
I remember a few
I'm
times you
pretty
did.
sure he did.
No man's trying to read a book, and he just hears,
Yeah.
"Ah!"
Could you guys stop being pests and making so much noise whilst I'm reading? That's really inconsiderate.
Do you know,
Okay, well-
do you know the books from Harry Potter when they try and eat your face? That's
The
what I'm
monsters
imagining right
monsters, yeah.
Yeah.
The thing that I said 10 minutes ago.
Well,
When-
sorry, my audio cuts out.
Internet Explorer Jacob once again.
Anyway, can everyone roll me initiative?
All right.
Okay, that's nat 20, and I'm also going to add my D8 to it.
Alexa,
This thing.
lights on.
Okay, Nomad's cast Dancing Lights.
I have
That's,
it.
that's a
It's
26.
actually how I cast it. I just shout
Okay.
out Alexa.
13.
13 for Lyle.
Oh, I need to do Marion.
Everyone else, everyone else. Let's go, let's go.
17.
I got
17.
8 for Marion.
14 for Nomad.
15 for North.
15 for Narf.
Ted's Alexa triggered when Will said that. I just want to.
Oh yeah.
And
So
probably
I'm
happened
just
again.
waiting for Larkin.
I'm not in the room. Do I still have to roll initiative?
You are literally
Oh,
that
doing
far
anything.
away, yes.
Okay.
I mean, you don't have to. You could hear the screaming of Grey and go, no, I don't feel like helping him.
Yeah, Grey is very much screaming, Moon, why have you betrayed me?
10.
You know what? That douche Grey bastard Moonbeam on him. I don't feel like helping him.
Come on, guys, you're past this now.
Are we really?
It's been a day.
They're not.
No, I don't think they are. They're all too petty for that.
Okay, we'll start the round.
Don't worry, I'll moonbeam it off.
You still got to do Freya, but I'll get back to you when you have Freya done. Great,
Oh, yeah,
you're up
okay,
first. This book just spit acid at you, and now it seems to have teeth and a long forked tongue.
Who would have guessed? You know, as soon as you said there was a book with blood next to it, I was like, mimic, but I was like, great, I'm going to go poke it anyway. Because that is what people who don't metagame do.
To be fair, I didn't even think that. I was like, I'm gonna go look at the blood book, and then you immediately popped up and was just like, I'm looking at the blood book. I was like, oh well, I guess I'll.
Yeah,
go
can you imagine if Nomad did it?
Oh
He probably would have made. He probably wouldn't have got a nat 1 on the deck save for a start, and he probably also wouldn't have poked it.
Oh, no, I was going to. I was going to.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
What we doing,
Wait,
Greg?
is this a? Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot I rolled so high on initiative.
Mm-hmm.
I.
Just bouncing up and down.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm going to cast Moonbeam on this thing.
Just
And
gonna
I'm
make
going to
sure-
cast it at third. No, I'm not. I'm going to cast it at second level.
Okay. So are we saying it's kind of that portion, or
Wait, how big is it?
Five
it's a 5 foot
uh,
radius? So that's 10 squares.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Is there a way I can do it without shining it on myself?
We could say you just do it like there,
Sudoku
and we'll
Mundi.
just say it doesn't go through that bit.
Yeah.
Or
Okay.
yes, it
I'll
does.
do that. Cool. And that is 2d10 radiant damage. It has to make me a Constitution saving throw, though.
It's at the start of his turn, though, isn't it? Or when he first enters. It's both, ain't it?
That is right. Yeah. When it enters the spell
The
area
amount of
for the first
moonbeams that has
time
occurred
on
in
a
this group,
turn.
let me tell you.
Also,
Okay,
Even
cool.
outside of
So
this game.
I'm preparing it to take damage.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to do it
Cool.
anyway because it's his turn soon. But Lacey, you're
Okay.
down here. You hear Gray screaming and a smash of a bottle.
she just is about to like do something, just puts down her hands, rolls her eyes, and then starts climbing back up the rope. What the?
Can I cast the moonbeam and then move away from it, please?
Oh yeah, of course. Where do you want to go?
See if I go. Yeah, okay. I'm going to go round the table and just on the other side of the table from it. The
Okay, that's
bookcase,
a
rather.
bookshelf. But yeah.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, I mean it's a
Right.
rectangle, but yeah.
All right. See someone salty about the child speech.
And the 33 damage.
I mean, that was just unlucky.
Hmm. Yeah. Okay. I will hunker down there, and what can I do as a bonus action? Let's have a look.
Okay, I already moved to Lacey, but Lacey, just tell me what you're doing while Gray
Fair
is
enough.
thinking
Run
about
over
his
to
bonus.
the book.
Okay.
Didn't say I was done.
Are you done now?
No.
Do your bonus?
Yeah.
Not you.
Yeah, I'm
I
done.
haven't
Now.
even had an action yet.
No, I'm talking about Gray.
2 turns at once.
Everyone shout what you're
Yeah,
doing, and
I'm
Callum
done.
has to
I'm done.
decide.
You done? Okay.
Yes.
I just realised
Lacey,
I
you're
don't
all
have
over
a DA out. I'm gonna enter a rage. Don't know why I'm sounding so unenthusiastic about this. I don't want to help Gray, honestly, but I guess I have to. I'm gonna rage.
You don't
I'm
have
going into
to.
a rage. All
I have a backup
Hey
character.
everybody, guess what just happened? I got the shit rage again.
You got armor class?
Armor class, +1 AC, everyone within 10 foot also +1 AC, not including
Hey,
the
that's
baddie.
pretty top tier.
It's boring.
I mean, I get +1 AC.
You do?
Yeah, it's thematically boring. Anyway, so there's just like this rainbowy sheen across all of us. Anyway,
How many people is Lyle in the 10-foot radius?
No.
Or not? Okay, fair.
alright, then I'm gonna fucking whack it as hard as I can, because that's what barbarians do.
Go ahead, whack it.
Recklessly.
By the way, just alrighty. Just roll the damage, Gray, because he got a nat 1.
It's a good job I attacked recklessly, because I just got a fucking crit.
Ooh,
Yes.
nice.
And damage-wise, that equates to... Ow, that's bad.
That is 12 radiant damage, Callum.
Okay.
Don't shape changes.
And it's a shape changer, yeah, so it changes back to its home
Original
form
form.
or normal
Gooey
form.
self.
It now looks like a gooey thing. Like the...
Like the... I
Oh,
cut
and
out...
also it should have made it save with disadvantage.
It had a nat 1, so it didn't need it.
Okay,
Okay.
cool.
I can roll again if you want to see if it's Snake Eyes.
My attackers dealt 20
Oh,
damage.
that's fine.
It actually was.
Was it
Anyway.
actually?
So how much damage did you do, Lacey?
20.
20.
Ooh.
That was your first attack?
Yeah, second. There's a... Hold on. Where's my...
Oh yeah, because you're level 5 now, aren't you?
Does a 14 hit it?
It does.
Oh, okay. Didn't expect that. I rolled really bad on my damage, by the way. That was really good.
I thought you did. I was like, 20?
Okay, so, and the second one does 7 plus 5 is 12. So for a total of 32.
Nice. Not bad damage. This creature's not looking as great. You could say it's definitely halfway done now.
I
as
just
it
want
is
to point out
turn.
that I have been just absolutely going ham, whacking it with a giant paintbrush.
Literally, you just see its form changing, and as it tries to change form because of the moonbeam, you just hear little splatters go
Just the idea
everywhere
of
across the room.
Killing a book with a paintbrush is the funniest thing on the fucking planet.
But does Narf find such a thing funny?
No,
Short-term
probably
Narf.
would be finding it quite funny.
Ah.
Okay, so there's a lot of people there.
Yep.
And it was originally a book, so he's going to stick with doing what he was doing, and he's about to cast Firebolt. 'Cause
Okay.
books burn. Obviously, it's now goo, but goo should burn.
Yeah, but you've played an RPG before. It's probably burnable.
That's a nat 20.
A nat 20
burnable, I'd
Wow.
When
Nobody
party
wants to
looks like a
help
book.
Grey. I will absolutely obliterate
when
this thing.
when the mimic attacks, we all roll for initiative. Only we're allowed to beat the shit out of Grey. We scream.
Okay, so that'll be
Is Grey feeling bullied? Yeah.
no. So that'll be 29 points of damage.
Holy fuck.
Oh my god.
Okay.
It's
So
dead.
this thing's not looking great.
Oh.
He's not looking good at all. He is now on fire, radiated, and continuously getting smashed by a paintbrush.
Take
Can
13 ink
nomads
damage.
can nomads add to the slaughter?
Well, this just feels mean at this point.
It really does. Should we just stop?
But I guess I'm going to.
I'll tell you what, should we let it have Grey and then we can kill it afterwards?
Maybe we should befriend it. It's worked with every other shape changer we've found.
No. You know what? I'm just gonna look at it and I'm gonna just have a little thought and go full concentration mode now that I have been taken away from this lovely book about metals, and I'm going to stare into it, and I'm going to force thoughts of when it was in a calmer time, a better place, when it was just a book sitting still, not being bothered, and I'm going to aggressively force those thoughts into its head and cast Mind Sliver.
Okay, so
really hard at it.
it has to do a
Intelligence saving throw.
intelligence saving throw.
You're forcing it to go back to being a book.
Basically, I'm sat here like, you have taken away from my book, so you're going to become the next thing.
So that's a 0.
Nice.
Wow.
So you just imagine this slow motion, little calming music in the background as the mimic starts remembering. In the between the fire and the light and this paintbrush about to smash down again.
Fond memories of being a book. And it takes
deal.
7 points of psychic damage.
And it's dead.
Does it revert back into a book?
No,
Did I
no.
force the mimic out of it?
As its mind dies and it just see its tongue go withered into a white, the final moments you see of it is Lacey smashing down and it just goes. It's just goo goes everywhere.
Ew.
You see Lyle with an Eldritch Blast prepared, and he looks at Nomad, looks at everyone else, and he's like, "Well, fuck, I didn't need to do anything," and just snuffs the magic out.
I think that went well.
I thought you were going to be like, well, fuck, I'll hit Grey instead.
You hear the
Just
clinking of
ignore me.
potions. You hear the clinking of potions as like Larkin tries running in.
You just rush
Grey's
in
just
with
gonna-
a bunch of potions like, what happened?
It's one of those, a healing potion.
I don't know.
Grey's just going to lean against the bookcase like that meme of SpongeBob.
Just heavy breathing. Asthmatic Grey out here.
Oof.
I guess I'm just going to continue on reading.
How
Back down the hole I go.
does anybody else know any healing? I can't be the only healing person in the party.
Hang
You
on,
are the only healing person in the party.
Lyle just
Well, fuck.
Lyle just shrugs his shoulders.
one of these might be a healing potion. Hold on, Narf, is one of these a healing potion?
Let me have a look, see.
Just roll me a little Actually, no, these are simple potions. You'd know.
Okie dokie.
So, the very cold one is a potion of resistance to cold.
Oh.
The very red one is a potion of resistance to fire.
Mm.
And the clear one that almost feels like a heartbeat looking at it is a potion of resistance to force.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Where's my
Very good,
purple so I can put the spew everywhere? There we go.
I was going to
Oh,
say,
yeah.
special effects.
I don't really have a use for these right now. Would you like to hold on to them now?
Yes, I'd be very appreciative. Where did you find these? Just curious.
In the next room, there was a door we missed. I kind of dropped some of the potions, but there's like a ton of like liquids and stuff on the floor. You might want to
How
go
many
and have a
did you
look
actually
just in
drop?
case.
He dropped one of the four.
I'll definitely go have a look.
Like if you've got any spare vials on you, you might be able to collect. You might be able to collect something
I
off the
bet
floor.
that was the healing potion, wasn't it?
Grey goes and slaps it off the floor.
No,
Okay,
it was.
package.
I can tell you, it was a resistance to acid. Was the last one.
Okay.
That
Oh,
would have been really
fucking
useful.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow,
That would have been useful.
And then Larkin is going to look down the hole and jump.
All right, you're going to take damage if you jump.
Yeah, I don't mind.
There's a rope there.
There was a rope there, but he's jumping.
You see Freya's claws extend as she's like kind of like climbs down the
Oh
wall.
shit! You take 6 bludgeoning damage as you hit the floor. You don't You don't bend your knees properly. You just.
Ah, shit!
Why
Okay,
did
so
you
we'll get
do
back
that?
to-
Yeah,
You dingus.
melon.
Freya uses the rope to get down.
The wolf uses the rope.
Yeah, Freya literally grabs it with its mouth and just kind of slide down.
Repels.
Mouth carpet.
Yes.
burn.
Right, so we'll start up here, then we'll go to level 2.
Mhm.
So, team here.
Hello.
You just continue reading.
Yeah, I was kind of a little read.
And Lyle, are you being a good child, sitting there while Father Nomad tells you about the story of the Charlotte and Metal?
Yes, but pacing around, being very impatient.
Ah,
I'm going to
okay.
sit and listen as well.
Story time with Nomad.
So, as you read through it, Nomad, it seems to talks about a wizard named Akar Kessel, who found an artifact infused with demonic magic.
Did he do it in less than 12 parsecs?
Callum doesn't get
Yeah.
that joke.
I know,
Yeah.
but everyone else does.
Okay. This demonic magic that was fused was something called Crescenabo.
Hmm.
Crescenabo. And he used this magic to create a black tower. When this tower was apparently destroyed and was thrown across into pieces across all of Icewind Dale, the magic apparently fused with the ice, creating what is known as Charlatan. So it's an Icewind Dale exclusive. It seems that Zazan's the one who wrote this book and apparently wrote it in Abyssal because it felt like it themed.
Fair enough.
That's fair.
He actually believes that the ice, because it was all Real's ice, is why it made an interesting mixture to make Charlatan.
Oh.
So normal ice wouldn't have done it.
That's what he believes.
Okay, pretty cool.
Demonic magic mixed with Oriel, maybe. It's interesting.
Oh
Was
no,
there any-
Lyle's going to team up with Oriel.
Was there any other names mentioned other than this wizard and Oriel?
There was no other major
Nope.
names mentioned.
Okay. I wonder why the dwarves were looking at my crystal then, because my crystal, as far as I know, it's not made of the same material. So why were they looking at that?
Can I have a look at it?
Sure. Lyle will hand over the crystal.
Yeah.
Ding.
Take it, and I'm gonna start casting Identify.
Okay. You are identifying. While you are identifying, we'll go over to Narf. Narf, you look happy.
Ooh.
There's a lot of, well, dried, stained potions all over the floor and a freshly broken glass over here.
Would I be able to do anything with the broken liquid? Broken liquid? That didn't sound right, but I'm going with
All the ones that seem to have been there for ages, you would know that there's no chance for it, but you might be able to do something with the one that just splashed open.
it. Excellent. So, my alchemist supplies contains beakers and such. Would I be able to scrape it up or some sort of something?
Yeah, I say you could. I wouldn't say you'd be able to get enough to get a full potion once again, but you could get enough to like fill it up with something else to fix it.
That's cool. That's good enough.
Maybe
for me.
make a minor version of it.
Potion of half resistance. You take 75% of all force damage.
Exactly.
I like it.
It's either that or a shorter time period.
You get like a piece
Yeah.
of cloth and like dab it up and wring it out into the potion bottle.
There you go. That's how you're doing it. Because there's no snow in there or anything.
Is there anything else in this room? Old ingredients or anything that in that sense?
Let's have a look.
Tools as such.
There doesn't seem to be any tools per se. But where is it? I should go away from this page.
Secret tool of potion making.
What? No. Roll me a d10.
A D10?
Yeah,
That's a no. That's a 9.
that's a 9. Okay. So as you're looking around, you do notice there is one thing that seems to be salvageable. It's a
Ooh.
type of mushroom.
Okay.
And do you recognize this type of mushroom?
Of course I do.
You do. This is a
mushroom.
tourmaline style mushroom that's only found in its caves. You recognize this as something to make a tourmaline light potion.
Oh.
Yeah, yes.
As a thing you can make.
Light in a bottle.
Excellent. Sorry, what now?
Light in a bottle.
Is it just like a light in a bottle?
No.
Oh, like the. I was thinking more like the light of Galadriel, but yeah.
No. Essentially, that potion for the next 12 hours, your middle and index fingers release a 30-foot radius of light.
So it's a potion for flipping someone off.
Nice.
It's
Oh,
normally
yeah.
your dad's makes a lot of them because it's useful for the miners that go down into the mine.
Gonna say I had that information
It's
somewhere.
a specialty of yours.
They're sending children to get their metal for them.
We were just going to flip the bird at minus.
Looking at the chest that's on the ceiling,
Yes.
is there anything on the framework of it as such?
You do recognise it
Names,
seems to be
words.
bolted to the ceiling. So I guess it used to be bolted to the floor.
I was going to say, I was thinking it's staying up there. I'm assuming that specific. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it seems like it's bolted to the floor.
Larkin doesn't really question things. He's like, ooh, chest on the ceiling. I wonder if it has anything inside of it.
And it did. That's all the shiny things you're getting. What?
Okay. If there is nothing else of interest in this room, I will probably return to the others and begin looking down that hole.
Okay,
Right.
so we'll go down to the ones that's actually in the hole. So you guys, you see these, there's a door here. You don't know what's behind it. It looks like a pizza wheel. Whoops. You don't see said
Huge
pizza
wheel
wheel.
or something.
It doesn't matter. There's obviously lots of rubble everywhere. There seems to be another hole here, very similar to the one you just jumped down, and some cages
Okay.
with these weird almost like insectoid, humanoid people inside of them.
I'm gonna go up to one of the cages, pull out an arrow, and poke it with a stick.
What are you doing?
I wanna check if they're dangerous or not.
They don't look alive, Larkin.
What happened last time?
We don't poke things.
Listen. I saw this. I saw this with another bounty hunter. His name was Steve Irwin.
Wasn't he a crocodile hunter?
That too.
He hunted bear crocodiles.
Adding Steve Irwin to the list.
Killed by a were stingray though.
All right, so you're poking it with something then, Larkin?
Yep.
As you poke it, it kind of makes this weird, like, cracking sound, like you're pushing through its little, I guess, its shell. Doesn't seem to be moving.
Okay, then not dangerous.
Oh, it's gone. Never mind.
Yeah, I got rid of it. I'm gonna cast I'm gonna cast a magical awareness
Okay.
for the first time in ever.
Oh.
You hear like a snap and like a chime, very high pitched one, not too high pitched,
Oh.
like a little jingle bell, and like a little bit of light just puffs out of Lacey. And
Okay.
yes, it's detect magic 60 foot.
Okay. You don't sense any magic around these cages or on the creatures themselves, but you do feel like a thin mat of magic across this wall here. Not the whole thing, but just that wall.
Do I learn which flavor of magic it would be?
I can look it up for you.
It's always the question that gets the DMs, isn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's an asshole question.
Do you let Larkin know about this?
Not yet. I've literally only just cast it. I'm still trying to figure it out. 1 minute.
You sense illusion.
Illusion. The walls. I think the wall over there is fake, though. Why didn't you go check that out and stop poking corpses?
I'm gonna get the arrow, pull out my longbow, and shoot it towards where Lacey says there's a fake wall.
Lacey ducks.
Well, this bit. Like, oh shit! You fire the arrow, Larkin. It goes as it hits the wall.
No, still a wall.
It's illusion. Go look.
Fine, I'll go and touch the wall.
Right, now I'm gonna go check out the pizza cutter. Oh wait, no, it's behind a wall, isn't it?
Well, there's a door here, so you can go in there if you
I
want.
would like to smash that door open.
Okay. So we'll start with Larkin's little bit. Larkin, it's very cold touching this wall. It's like it's like there's not been internal heating here for years.
Sounds like my house.
It had central heating.
Yeah, it's called magic.
Oh, fair enough.
Okay, so I'm like he's gonna put his hands on the wall and kind of like push and like go like bring his hands down the wall, like feeling each individual brick.
Okay. You
See if anything
feel
will
every
go
single
away.
brick. You push and every single brick, and nothing seems to move.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the door on the door beside me.
Okay, so we'll get right back to that. Lacey, you go in here. Oh, look, the pizza thing. So, this seems to be a spiral staircase going down.
Going down.
Well, at least, yeah, going down, as in it used to go up, but it's down.
Okay.
But looking at it, you notice there is no way you can go down this spiral staircase as it's all completely collapsed downwards. And it's just a big rubble pile.
Can I see what's down that?
You can roll me a little perception check if you like.
It's fucking another nat 20. What is going on?
Damn, you do see at the top of the rubble, which seems to only be about 4 foot up. There's a lot of rubble here. There seems to be just like a skeletal hand just kind of hanging out. And it seems to be missing a finger.
Is it like standing on its own or is it poking out of the rubble?
Just just poking out of the rubble, almost like they died under the rubble.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna change my hand to mimic that,
Okay.
and then
So
I'm
you just got one skeleton hand.
yes,
With
Okay.
a missing finger.
and then I'm going to change my arm to mimic something large,
Right.
and then I'm gonna high five the skeletal hand with its own hand.
Oh my
So you're gonna jump down into the rubble.
No, I'm getting a big arm.
I think you just extend your arm that far. I mean, you
No,
have to lean down
I'm
anyway.
changing my arm to be somebody else's arm.
What? Who do you
Yeah,
know
but
with
what
like
basketballer have
2 foot
you
long
met?
arms?
Can
Listen,
you change?
Your arm
Like-
becomes a second
body
Lacey.
parts, or-
Lacey has met Charles Barkley. It's fine.
Oh, okay. Well, that explains
Yeah.
everything. Well, anyway, you have to lean down a little bit, but you
I'll lean
high
down.
five the skeletal hand.
Yeah, more like a low five.
You just hear a little crack as it looks like its wrist went off the arm.
Oh, sorry.
Oh,
Oops. Oh god. Arkin,
Yeah.
tell the others I'm going down here.
Mace dropping down again, guys.
Back up the top. What are we doing when you hear this?
Just give us a
story
minute.
time.
I really don't think I can take a fall. Is there still rope there?
That's still
Yeah, I think the rope's still there.
I'm hoping so because I'm not taking full damage. I was going to say, it's like
me
no.
either. I guess
going down?
I'll go and attempt to climb down it, please.
Yeah, everyone gets down it. Simple enough.
Oh, cool.
You guys just going to sit here for a bit?
Well, Lyle's prepared to wait until Nomad's finished identify, so it's up to Nomad.
How much longer have I got on?
I see you're done. So you was identifying the. So you recognise that this is Charlatan again, but you feel like it's a much more concentrated version. You know, like how compressed coal makes diamonds.
Yeah.
Well, this
Ooh.
feels like very compressed Charlatan.
It's pure.
And it's got a slightly
That's it.
different colour as well. It's more
Question.
red than it is black.
Nomad rubs it on his gums.
If this is charlatan, like if this metal makes people feel funny, why does Nomad feel funny?
It's a good question, isn't it?
It's a very good question.
Very good question.
Mm.
Gonna take a little. Yeah, I'm gonna take a little peek around it. It's just like a fine red gem, isn't it?
Yeah. I like to describe it as like a bit like a blood gem in colour.
That's not ominous.
Mm.
It's ominous for the book.
Lyle, where do you get your magic from?
Magic shop.
Magic R Us,
Did-
yeah.
Did you I did explain about my patron to everyone, but I'll re-explain it. I get my powers from, well, third moon sister, whose name I don't know yet. She's very ominous. I kind of made a pact with her in a desperate situation where it was life or death. So yeah, that's how I get my magic, and that's how I've ended up in this position. I was just a normal halfling before this, so yeah.
Normal.
Why is what is the crystal then? Is it the same material?
No, it's nothing. I'm gonna hand it back to him.
Okay.
Lyle's gonna look at Nomad. I'm not, because you said no insight checks.
That is correct.
There's something more you know, isn't there? Please tell me. I really need to know, because I don't know how long it's gonna be before these powers get taken away. I need to know as much as possible so I'm prepared. You understand that, right?
But if you rely upon these powers, how are you going to be prepared when they take away the powers? Because
I'm not relying on them. I'm understanding them so I know, so I have an idea how to counteract it, if that makes sense. It is the material, isn't it?
it is, but it also doesn't feel like it is because it's a lot more potent. And
I see.
and you know how it makes you feel when you hold just a little bit of it. And I'm a bit curious if you've been hanging onto this around your neck for however long. It's either not having an effect on you, and that would be strange, or it's doing something more long term.
Well, I've been given some clues at least as to, well,
I don't think you should wear it anymore. I wouldn't.
Lyle just stares at him for a moment, thinks about it, puts the crystal back on, doesn't say a word, and just walks down.
Attention with a knife.
Yeah, I mean, I'll follow down.
Big follow down.
Level 2, baby.
I'm gonna carry my
Okay.
books with me.
So you three aren't here currently. I'll tell you when you've jumped down. Just putting you in place. So Lacey, you jump down here?
Sure. Yeah.
All right. You kind of just jump down the 4 foot. You kind of step in all of this rubble.
I grab the skeleton hand and I put it back on the wrist as best as I can. I'm sure I have glue somewhere in my art supplies.
Yeah, you just beautiful. You're okay, buddy.
And then I pull myself back up.
Okay.
What else do I see down there just before I come back up?
You could roll me another perception if you like.
What's my perception? 8.
You don't see anything else.
Okay. Up I go.
You just know it's impossible to walk down these. So you get here. What were you guys doing?
I was seeing what Larkin was up to.
Larkin, are you going through this door?
Yep.
Okay.
Narf will most likely follow him.
So you're going there. Is Grey going too? Grey's going to follow then.
He's muted. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I'll follow.
Okay. You guys jump down. Pshoo, pshoo. Damn it.
Have we checked out the pizza cutter thing yet?
Yes, it's a
Yeah.
spiral staircase. It's
Spiral stairs.
Oh, it's
collapsed spiral
staircase.
staircase.
Okay.
Fair dues.
So you guys, as you kind of walk into this room, it seems to be what you would guess as a apprentice's study room. You see there's some like beds around the place, there's some tables, they're all knocked down. There's a door here.
Lacey sensed something like behind, like around about that area now. So I'm gonna try and open up that door. Like, just be careful. It's something to do with illusions. I don't know what it is. So be careful.
Okay, yes, I'm prepared and I'm ready.
So you walk in?
Yep.
Alright, you've walked in.
North's just going to poke his head. He's not going to step inside. See what happens first.
Anything in this room at all?
There seems to be some broken chairs.
Okay, I'm going to pull out my bow and kind of like move it around and see if I can like find something that's not really there, or maybe find something that's invisible, something that equates to an illusion.
Okay, so you're like swinging it around.
Not not hard enough to break it, just hard enough to like find something.
Oh, okay. Are you like knocking stuff, just like tapping,
Yeah.
or just okay? Larkin, you would notice this, and so would Narf, just being outside. Every time he taps on something, he doesn't seem to make any sound.
Ooh.
That's weird.
Is that you speaking out loud, or you just thinking?
That's me speaking out loud to Narf.
Narf can't hear you.
Ah.
It's a soundproof room.
Do I notice this as well?
Yeah, I'd say you can notice this. You can see Larkin trying to speak and hearing absolutely nothing.
Can I? No, it's fine. I don't want the party to hate me more. Never mind.
Can I shut the door and lock it?
No, I was going to cast darkness in the room as well. So
Sensory
silent and
deprivation
dark.
tank.
Yeah.
If you
Lewis,
want, Narf, you
you've
can
gotta
roll an
remember-
Arcana check.
Lewis, you've got
I'm
to
not
remember
Shadow
you're not Shadow
anymore, I know.
anymore.
Yeah, I know. Which is why
That is
I
a
didn't do it.
25.
25. You realise this room seems to be infused with a silence spell. And as it was next to apprentice study, it's probably a nice little quiet room to read.
Oh, well, that actually sounds really nice.
I'm going to step inside the room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Gray's going to go in there as well and just shut his eyes and take a moment.
Let's start crying.
Larkin, can you hear me, or do you just see my lips move? And I start waving my hands.
Nobody hears each other. It's complete silence in here. It's a really weird feeling.
Gray
Larkin
looks at Larkin.
shakes his head to say no.
Gray looks at Larkin, sees his mouth moving, but no noise coming out, and just smiles.
Pure bliss. We need one of these back home.
Can we take this room with us?
No,
Gray's learning silence as soon as he can.
Enough.
Okay, if Narf goes into the corner, he's going to cast a very small firebolt in the corner just to see if he can cast magic within this place.
The firebolt goes off. It's really weird not hearing anything though.
Okay.
Can I investigate in this room, see if I can find anything in this room?
You can do a little investigation check if you like.
Would Narf know whether there was like an item or runes or some sort of incantation on this room that's causing this?
Let's see. You got like a 20 something, didn't you?
25.
You would know
yeah.
25. Yeah, I think that's pretty decent. I think so.
That's pretty goddamn good.
Yeah, it's pretty goddamn good. You do think that this room probably had some light runes at one point, but as it's been on here so long, it's kind of like faded mostly.
Okay. Yeah. That's cool. He's probably going to leave the room and go towards the table, if that is a table. If it's still intact.
That's an upside down table. That's a broken down bed. Let's quickly go back over to these guys. Just so, because I think we've done a nice little bit with Silence Crew over here. You guys have jumped down. Lacey's no longer with the pizza wheel.
Yeah, Lyle's following.
You see the insectoid creatures in there?
Yeah, Lyle's moving faster.
Oh, okay, in the room.
How
Take a little
big
look at
are
No,
the
no, no, Lyle's going with Lacey.
Oh, where's Lacey going?
I thought Lacey was going down.
Yeah.
She can't go down the staircase.
No, but she was going to jump
Oh.
down the hole, wasn't she?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Oh, sorry, I didn't know that. Is that right, Ellie?
Ellie, have we lost an Ellie?
I think Ellie's gone
She's
AFK.
muted. Larkin got a 5 for his investigation, by the way, so I guess he doesn't find anything.
You find some broken wooden legs from chairs.
Can I have a look around in the room as well, please?
Yeah, go ahead. Roll me an investigation.
I'll tell you what.
Without
Lyle,
any.
I'll tell you what Lyle will do though. Lyle will go to where the hole is.
Mhm.
He'll find the one in the other room, the one with the staircase.
Oh, okay.
That is a 16 unmodified.
You find a slightly bigger piece of wood that seemed to be from a chair.
They pick up the bit of wood. And
Lyle will.
Congratulations.
Sorry,
Mhm.
go on. Sorry.
No, it's all right. I was in shadow mode again.
Lyle will find somewhere to steady himself, and he'll go into look through Marion's eyes, and he's going to send Marion down that hole to have a look to see what's down there.
Okay, so Marion flies down 4 foot into the rubble. You can roll me a perception check if you like for Marion. What was you doing, Ellie? I was asking, but you disappeared.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I needed a wig. Thinking. How did the cages get on the floor if everything's upside down?
Good question.
Is that what killed them?
Maybe they were suspended from the ceiling to begin with.
Can I look to see if this is the case? Is there anything like a chain that would have hung them to the ceiling underneath the cage?
Well, you look at them, and you remember everything here is upside down. So if they were just on the floor, as it went upside down, they would have fallen.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like they were. Nothing looking at the cages looked like would say they're bolted to anything. There's no chains per se. Although one of the cages, say this one over here, is broken, and you kind of see the creature's just half its body's leaning outside of it.
Would you say that the creature looks bruised in any way?
I imagine if there's only half of the body, there would be some bruising.
I'd say no. It does. Well, there is a little bit of cracks, but you presume that might be from it just falling. The bruising, not really.
Okay. I'm trying to determine cause of death.
You could roll me a nature check if you like.
Oh boy.
Maybe half of the body being missing. Maybe.
Marion got a 12 for her perception check.
You see a shobbly? I don't know. Lacey probably did it pretty well. Fixed on skeletal hand to an arm and a lot of rubble.
It's glued on. It's crazy.
Would you go for the word shoddy?
All right, Lyle will
probably.
Okay, Lyle will come out of that and make his way to the other hole.
Other hole. Okay. Oh, I forgot. There's a door here.
Larkin will go to the hole as well, and he'll start tying on.
Okay. Hold on. We're gonna do little Lacey's thing. We're gonna ask Nomad something, and then we're gonna take a break.
I got an 11 on my nature.
An 11.
Which ain't bad for me, honestly.
Wait. Why did I say nature? That's just to see what the creature is.
Oh.
Anyway.
What would you prefer?
I mean, if he was looking for cause of death, that would be like some kind of variation of wisdom, wouldn't it?
It would be medicine.
Medicine check?
Yeah. So just add whatever the medicine modifier would have been.
Oh, so 12 instead. I have a -1 to intelligence, and I have a 0 in wisdom.
Well, you're not sure about this one, but you think this one died on impact.
As it was flipped over?
Yes.
Okay, so they were hit.
As it crashed down, the cage also kind of went with it and smashed into it.
So they were alive when the thing flipped over. Interesting.
Yes.
Interesting.
But I would say that there doesn't seem to be anything. You don't sense anything like adjusted. These seem like what they actually are.
What's that in the bottom
as creatures? Oh, what this?
Yes.
Oh, I just put random dots and stuff for rubble.
Oh, okay. Okay. Interesting.
Nomad? Oh god. Nomad.
What the fuck was that?
It was Rob, but yeah.
I'm talking.
Oh, was that Rob? Oh, there we go.
Oh.
What would you like to do, Nomad? And then we'll go for a break.
At this point, I'm probably just going to be gently stalking Lyle.
Ah, lovely.
Okay.
Oh,
And
no.
on that, we are going to take a B, R, A. Fuck.
That's definitely an
E-R-E-A, fuck.
I think I.
Hang on, Callum. You
Did I
should
spell it
write
wrong?
it. You should write it upside down.
Oh god. Nope. He's not. He's not doing it.
He just left. That's a mood.
And with that, BRB, please enjoy the musical stylings of John Pilgrim.
I'm back in a moment.
Hello there, everybody. Hello there, everybody. everybody. Hello there, everybody. Hello there, everybody. Hello there, everybody. everybody. Hello there, 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 everybody.
Back.
Woo! We have returned. Oh, let's get that map up.
Triumphant.
Yes. Let me know if you can see it or not. Can you see it?
Loading so far.
I have a loading circle.
There we
Now?
go.
There we are.
There you go.
Hey, literally on and off button. That's how you do it.
Indeed.
So, we ended with this lot. Back to this lot. Larkin, you said you was going back to the whole bit?
Yep, tying on my 25 feet of rope and then sliding down.
Okay. Gray, what was you doing?
I can't remember.
Just
I
enjoying
think I
the
was
space.
just. I'm staying in the room, in the nice peaceful room.
Okay. Narf, what was you doing? You said you were doing something in this room before we ended.
I was gonna look at the table, see if they had like any drawers or anything.
Yeah, there does seem to be some drawers. They all seem to be knocked out. They all seem to be out of the actual drawer, just thrown across the room. Doesn't look like this is how it fell. This looks like it was. You'd presume someone opened it.
Oh, okay. Is there anything left?
There is
Or
little
the
specks of
content-
ice, maybe some dust.
Okay, I will probably
and
approach. Oh,
and there is also one book
ooh.
called the Unfettered
Tom.
Mind.
Unfettered.
What does fetid mean? Fetid.
Untampered
Bowed.
with, essentially.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's this lunatic's text discusses how one might exist solely as a disembodied brain preserved for eons in a magical suspension fluid. It includes sketches of her brains in a jar.
Isn't that just Futurama?
So am I
Carry on, Mark.
So
Heads
my
in the
flare
jar,
pack
yeah.
lunch.
Mind flare pack lunch.
Give the book to Nomad. I'm sure he won't have nightmares.
Nomad, is this you?
Lyle, you bitch.
Anyway, yes, anything else, Nav?
I would probably approach the other door near the
Oh,
bed.
yeah, this one over here.
Yes.
So, this door seems to just be gone, and as you look through, you kind of look up at this staircase, and you can see this area.
Ah, okay. Is there anything fallen down there?
I can't hear anything.
It does look like some of the staircase, like every step, every now and bits, there's like little cracks or crumbles. So some of it has fallen apart, but it's mostly still there. Not that you can use it because it's upside down, but it's mostly there.
Okay. Seems a weird place for the staircase go straight into someone's room. Okay. Yeah, I'll probably come out of the room and go towards the hole. A little look down, everyone else seems.
Okay. As Larkin and Freya use the rope this time, what is this lot doing? I know Nomad stalking Lyle, and Lyle left pizza room.
Lyle will follow Larkin down the hole.
Okay.
As he goes down, he's going to make a perception check to see if anything's down there.
Okay. Well, Lacey, Nomad, while he's doing the.
I'm really curious as to what these bloody creatures are.
Hold on. Let's see. Can I use?
Oh, have we not
these?
figured out what the animal? Oh, that's just left.
We know that they're insectoid humanoids, but we don't know what they are.
Someone else
They
who hasn't
just-
done a check can do a check if you like.
I would be.
Oh,
I
very
mean, I
interested
think
to
I
do
know
a
what they
check.
are out of game.
Oh yeah.
That's rather impressive because they're not rare. They're not commonly seen.
Does it rhyme with
Me.
commonly seen?
No.
Me being a
Oh,
history
then it's
buff
not what I thought it was.
Oh.
and liking a good tale or two,
Mm-hmm.
can I think back and remember anything like this buggy
You
bitch?
could roll me a little nature check if you like.
Ah. I was going for history, but I'll take nature.
How big are they?
So
Humanoids are medium-sized.
that's a 12.
A
Do I remember
12.
a large Azamar being bitten in the arse by one of these?
No, you do not.
Sweet.
Although they're not ankegs,
They're not ankegs.
because
Are they-
ankegs aren't humanoid.
Are they
They're
mesolops?
humanoid insects.
Sorry,
Well, they could be mesoloths.
Are they mesolops? Do they have 4 arms?
Mesoloth.
they are not mesolophs.
No, because they would have gone back to the home plane when they died.
That's
They
fine.
just look like big bug
Unless the
creatures.
cages are keeping them here.
Or if they were born
And they're
here,
not.
bred here.
However,
not
Lacey does not
flipping.
sense any magic from the cages, so there's no magic here.
I just like. I don't. This sounds so much ruder than it actually is meaning to be. I want to say, can I kick one of the corpses? But like, I mean that as in like, can I like use my foot to like gently nudge it?
You want to
If you
caress
want.
it with your foot.
You.
Take the shoe off and just rub your toes over it.
Oh,
Oh
Get
my
right
god.
in.
Oh,
Somebody's
Frank,
imagined this
I'm gonna
before.
fucking put you in timeout in a minute if you carry on.
way too well,
No
friend.
man's
Bonk.
playing footsie with a bug corpse.
Bonk.
You'll join him in timeout.
I think this is the first time we've had to bonk Frank.
You kind of like touch it with your foot. Doesn't seem to really. It's just a corpse. Again, it makes the weird, like, little crinkling sound as you hear the bodies just.
Which I
Yeah,
don't
I
hear
don't
because I'm
like
in my
that.
happy place.
Yeah.
I'm gonna move away. Lyle's gone down the thing, hasn't he?
Did you go down, Lyle?
Yes.
Oh, that is like. Oh, okay.
Marion would have gone.
I'm going to use my once a day use of casting darkness in this room.
Okay. Okay, that's fair. Job done.
We can't hear him. We can't see him. We come back an hour later.
I was
and we
gonna
find
ask
that
if I
Gray's
could
dead.
go and try and find the others on this floor, but I feel like I should meta here and just not go find Gray for Lewis's own sake of mind.
You went down the stalk,
The
Lyle?
moon attacked me.
No?
Oh,
Did you want to check it, or are you going down?
Yeah, go and I'll check it. No one seems to know what they are. I'm interested
I
too.
wish that I could cast Dancing Lights so I could be like, it's me, the moon.
4 of me.
Gray. You have done well this far, but you must stop casting Moonbeam on shapeshifters. Really not cool, bro.
You've cast it on 3 now.
Yeah, no, that's 3.
What'd you get, Nuff?
That is a big old nature is +3. That's a 15.
15. That's just enough. You actually recognise what this creature is.
Uh-huh.
In
thing
fact,
from
you
Bugs
even
Life.
remember looking in a book once. As I'm just going to show you the book.
It's the grasshopper
Yeah.
from Bugs Life.
That thing.
Oh, I like these.
Ooh.
I forgot what they called though.
I said it obviously doesn't have its
Oh.
weapons.
You lied.
It does have 4
What?
arms.
I
Mhm.
said,
I didn't
does it
say it
rhyme with
didn't.
common?
No.
I said, does it rhyme with commonly seen? And you were like, no.
I mean, sorry.
Okay. I mean,
You
that's
may
what I
pronounce
thought
it
it was.
differently.
It's Fry Kren. One of the E's is silent.
Yeah, there you go.
But you don't know this because you're in your sensory deprivation room.
Yeah, you didn't hear it.
10 minutes while I concentrate on darkness.
So would I know
I am
know if
night
these are
sky.
friendly, hostile creatures as such?
They are in the middle. Like, they're chaotic. You would know they're chaotic in nature, but not good, not evil. More of protect the hive kind of things.
Protect the
hive, protect the queen.
Okay.
Fucking hell.
What just happened?
That's
I don't know.
incredible.
Ow.
One of them just spoke. You hear this sound down here.
Is there anything on their bodies that would determine if they'd been experimented on or anything as such?
It doesn't look like any experimentation has
Oh, it's
occurred.
kind of fucked up they were in cages though. Poor cunt.
I was going to say, yeah. Is
Maybe
there
it's
anything about them, like
Hey, I'm not
a
there.
collar or something? To suggest they were
Uh,
slaves or such?
They just like wearing collars.
I mean, they're definitely dead.
Bonk.
No, it doesn't look like. Like there was like a. Oh yeah, you look around, and there's like a little, like a label saying Crean 1, Crean 2.
No, I didn't even give them names.
So you do
That's so
pronounce it like
harsh.
green.
I do. But sorry that while thinking about 4 different things, I didn't think about grinding.
You're a DM. You should be able to think about 5 different things.
Oh, but you can't figure out ups or down.
So glad someone said it. I was biting my tongue.
Where you at?
Oh, shit.
Hello,
All right, so let's go.
police.
Let's go to.
I'd like to report a murder.
Let's go to group on level
Ooh.
3 for a little bit. Unless you two just jump down.
I'm thinking about it once Narf's ready. Narf,
Yeah, I'm guessing there's probably not much else.
Yeah.
Yes. We might as well head down.
Bazoom,
Leroy Jenkins.
bazoom.
Obviously, once we're here,
I'll come find the others once my 10 minutes is up.
He's vibing. He's vibing.
Okay, I will come back to you then, Gray. You just enjoy yourself
I
over
like
there.
the fact that Gray could have accomplished the same thing by simply closing his eyes, but instead he wished to stand there, eyes open, in perfect darkness.
You know, you've never done that before. It's so
This
cool.
is Shadow like praying at the fucking statue of Biggie all over again at the lighthouse. I forgot the Talos. That's it.
All right. So, as you all go down this little hole, you are now at level 3. Oh my god.
Awesome.
Oh
Oh
my
It's
God.
like I can't run up the stairs in 2
Thank you.
seconds like Shadow did.
Obviously, when you're down here, you see another hole in the ground, metal bent in the same direction as before. For whatever reason, this wall, you just see it looks like it's been bashed through for whatever reason. There seems to be some cupboards hanging above. They all seem to be empty with all the actual drawers out. This seems to be like a wizard's laboratory, just with a bunch of smashed stuff on the floor.
Quick question about the holes. Are they all in a dead straight line?
No.
No.
So literally, where the dotted bit is where the one above is. They are literally in different locations.
So it's jumping
each
through
bit.
and moving and smashing through.
Yeah, but it's come
Yes.
it's come up to get out by the looks of it. Whatever it was.
Mhm.
Unless they came out when it was the right way round and smashed all the way down.
Why are they smashing down there?
Yeah,
It was at the top, maybe wanted to get out.
Let's get out.
Rather than jump out the
Um,
window.
Lyle's gonna go and have a look at the smashed in wall and see what's behind it.
Yeah,
Okay.
Lacey admires the handiwork of the smashed in wall.
Lacey, you start to become a little disappointed as you think this was some kind of explosion, not so much a smashing.
Shakes head.
Disappointment. As you look in, Lyle, you kind of see on the ceiling seems to be some kind of shrine. Nice little star-shaped shrine.
Oh,
Star-shaped
oh
shrine.
no.
Oh no.
Do I recognize any symbols on the shrine?
You can roll me a religion check if you like.
Is it a red star? Like the one that Lyle
It
has
is
around
a-
his neck?
Wait, he has a star on his neck?
Yeah, it's a
eight-
star-shaped thing.
Oh, I thought it was
Oh.
just a little crystal.
It's a crystal.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought it was a star.
Although this is an 8-pointed star.
Chaos.
What did we get?
Ooh, that's an 8.
You're not sure.
Does
what
an
this
8-pointed
represents?
Star look like?
Lyle is curious though, so he's gonna move into the room.
Gonna Google
Okay.
it.
Looks like the Chaos symbol from Warhammer 40k.
That
And also,
means
fancy.
nothing to me.
I know exactly what you
Army.
As
Okay.
a proud leader of a
Sorry.
chaos
Yeah.
army.
Thank you, Frank.
Yeah.
That's a language I understand.
These nerds talking in Pokemon.
It's accurate.
It's
as
like
well.
Okay,
cool
Warhammer
stuff like
40K.
Warhammer.
Alright, so Lyle, you look in the room.
Star U is chaos.
Is there anything else around this room other than the shrine, or is there anything around the
This
shrine?
seems to be the room with the least amount of rubble on the floor, as doesn't look like too much of it suffered when the whole place went upside down. But it is literally just the shrine. It's at this point you kind of, well, Larkin notices it first because PS25 just kind of hear like this door slightly open.
Pulls out longbow, knocks arrow, turns to the door.
You kind of just see this guy looking at you. It was like, whoa, 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 whoa. Hello.
Hi.
What kind of guy is it? Human?
Well, when you look at it, now the drawing I've done is terrible. It looks like a bit more like a Chinese hat, but
Sorry, what?
Interesting.
it's a wizard hat.
Okay. To be fair, you had a limited amount of space. Like,
Yeah,
it's
give,
understandable.
give me a brush. He kind of just looks at you, and you recognise straight away, some of you, that this looks like a Dazan.
Oh shit! I mean,
And
otherwise,
as he kind of
better.
walks out and he sees the arrow, you kind of see this like looming presence behind him. Just like this.
That's
Whoa!
one evil.
He's
eyebrow.
only got one eyebrow.
He does already have one eyebrow. I
It's
have
the
a little
rock.
picture of the two. They're not sitting down,
Wait.
of course.
We know who's got one eyebrow. It's the chocobo seller. Axpeak seller.
Yeah, of
Fuck.
course. You see these two? It looks like
where are we
a.
looking?
Oh, in stream info.
Okay,
Oh.
thank you. Ooh.
Can't believe I said chocobo seller and not Axpeak seller. Fuck my life.
Oh my god, this dude looks awesome!
That means we're gonna have to fight him, right?
It's like, okay, you can put the arrow down. Yeah. You don't need to shoot at me. You're all new. More people trying to loot the place.
More people looking for something.
Ah, fun.
What do you know about a mermaid?
They are rare creatures of the sea.
Puts arrow back in quiver, puts longbow away.
Can I insight check that? Is he letting
can.
on some stuff? Okie dokie. That's a 16.
He is accurate about what he says and seems to be genuine.
Okay.
Alright, so how about this? We don't attack you, you don't do anything weird to us. We answer some questions and no one gets hurt. Deal?
I mean, I don't have a choice, do I?
I take
Just
it
see like
those
this
are-
weird smile. Like you see his teeth, but it's not really going up. It's just flat.
Something's off
Can
about this guy.
I make an insight check, see if I can find out like if he's in danger or anything?
You don't need to insight that check that. He thinks you are the danger.
Okay.
That'd be
I take it
Waving
those
from the back of the
Ultra
room.
white intense
Great name
I
for a
take
battle
it-
tune.
I take it those are your circles upstairs. That's your circle on the surface.
Are we just all ignoring the undead behind him?
Circle. Yeah, you just
So far,
behind him.
yes,
You just
I was
see this
waiting for
guy like
someone
looking
to
through
say
the
something.
door. This undead creature just going.
It's bigger than him, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Technically, no. That's not my circle up above. I'm presuming you're looking for Dazans.
You're not
Yeah.
him?
That is the one who made me.
Oh, you're one of
Another
them.
Oh, don't all look so disappointed. I know I'm not the only one.
Hmm.
So, questions, right?
Yes, questions.
What would you like?
We've lost a friend. That friend has been through the person who designs circles. We're trying to find them. Are you able to help?
Probably not,
Why not?
because I don't know where he is. He abandoned this place.
Evidently.
Who's
I
your
mean-
friend behind you? Sorry.
Oh.
What
No,
is
that's
that?
okay. So, a little information about me. When everyone left here, and I barely survived, I decided, you know what, I don't want to leave, really. I'm going to stay here. Turns out it's difficult to live by yourself, so I made a friend. I've called him Gary.
And the fourth Gary,
no,
let's
another
go.
one.
Another Gary, let's go.
Take notes, it'll be a question at the end.
How many Garys
How
were
many
there?
Garys?
And name them. Gary,
Yeah,
Gary, and
my
Gary.
his name's Gary. I had to use a scroll I found to resurrect him, so I unfortunately can't make more friends. Ain't that right, Gary? Okay. So
This is
that's him. That's Gary.
Red Dwarf, but fantasy.
That's incredible.
So if I answer all of your questions, will you be able to help me with a thing?
What's the thing?
Yeah.
So I've had enough of just being, you know, someone who looks exactly like Dazan, but is just a clone, sort of, not a proper clone. I could melt at any moment. No. I see some of you might be spelly people. No fire, please.
Noel's just going to try to poke him to see if he feels like ice.
He does feel a little chilly when you touch him.
Okay.
Okay. That's enough.
Right, so what do you want us to do, Frosty the Snowman?
That's the most hurtful thing I've ever heard.
Is
Oh,
it
crazy furry lady. Okay. So,
Obviously, never met a bard.
so downstairs, I've been hard at work, making myself a little contraption to essentially turn me into proper flesh and body. Unfortunately, for me to stand in the middle, for me to turn into proper flesh and body, I need somebody to essentially press the runes outside. And my friend Gary here, he kind of like puts both of his hands over where Gary's ears would be, and he just looks at you all and goes, "He's not very bright." So, yeah, good.
Fine. I don't see why not.
Alright.
Right?
You help us. We help you. You help us. Would you
That
be
sounds like a
able?
plan.
Would you be able to, like, I know you don't know where she is, but would you be able to help us find her? Like, considering you're technically a version of him, would you be able to use the circle?
No, I can't use the circle.
Well, what can you do?
Do you not possess any
well, I
magical properties?
Well, yes, I do have magical properties, but each of us simulacrums have to, well, I guess, learn and get stronger ourselves. We're not just bam like him. And I'm not that strong yet. But I am very smart. I can help deduce where your friend is, the mermaid.
Yes.
Yes. It's at this point darkness fades, and if Grey wants to join, they can.
Yeah, I'll start making my way through the building and be like, "Oh, everybody seems to have gone," and I'll look down through the hole.
Okay.
Hello.
We're down here.
I've jumped down through the hole, evidently.
Did you want to?
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, as I see everyone, I'll put my head down. Like, oh, who's this?
Oh, and Lyle, you do hear talking if you wanted to come back.
I sent you a message.
Oh,
This is another simulator.
Great. This is one of the symbiotes of Dazan. So this isn't the actual Dazan.
Simulator.
That's the one, yes. Whatever the bloody
What about the gross, melty-faced guy over there?
Undead.
His friend, apparently. He was just wrong.
Hello, there's more of you.
Lyle will make his way. Lyle will make his way back.
Piece of advice: you may want to change the way you look, like your hair, cut your hair, maybe if this does work.
Oh, I already have. Dazan had a very weird look, but I've made myself look prime and proper. Look at this beard. It's beautiful, right? I mean, I don't really have much to cut it properly, so it has to kind of grow out. But
Pretty nice.
Hold on, is this one of the other copies then?
yes, you are right, my friend. I need to.
Do you
I just realised maybe I should change my name.
do you have any idea where the real one? Like, he's obviously not here, so
I don't know where Dazan would be. When he left, I stayed.
does he have like a
Uh,
journal or a
ooh.
diary or anything like that? But that we could perhaps have a look into.
Not that he wouldn't have taken, unless he finds something. But
Yeah, that makes sense, I suppose.
Were you here when? And I just kind of like put my hands one above each other and then swap them around.
yes, yes, I was. That was
what's
quite an event.
exactly, Yeah, what exactly caused that? What happened?
The sound wanted to test out like this magic to make the spire fly into the sky, and it worked. I was well impressed, except for the fact he didn't know how to put it down and he dropped the whole thing. And realistically, I think he should have let people out of the building first before he started doing it, and that was really sucky when I landed.
So you're not him exactly then. You're kind of your own person. You've got your own personality.
Yes, like I don't have any of his faults or anything. I'm just a bit like him.
What's the real design like, other than dropping whole buildings full of people?
Oh, he's an absolute lunatic, I think, but I'm not a lunatic, so he can't be a lunatic.
Right, but I mean, maybe it's nurture, not nature. So you were raised right, and he was raised to be a lunatic.
I don't know. Never really asked him. I'm still quite young, technically. I mean, I was only alive for like.
Lacey here?
How old is?
Lacey just scowls down at Gray.
how old is Which one's Lacey? Is it the dog there?
No, this is Freya. That one's Lacey. As the big fluffy one, or the even fluffier one.
Hello, Fluffy.
Please don't.
To be fair,
okay.
If you'd have said like, oh, one of these is a dog, one of these is Furbolg, one's called Lacey, one's called Freya, I would not have assigned them the names that they've got.
Really?
Yeah, I would have gone the other way around. I would have called Lacey Freya and Freya Lacey.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
A lot of dog names end in E because they hear it more easily, so it grabs their attention more.
So we know this machine turns you human. Like, what else does?
Probably, yes.
What else could it do? Like, could it do anything else? Does it do anything else?
If you know a ghostly friend, it could probably turn them back. I think. I don't know. I've never actually tested it.
It's a resurrection.
What would it do on someone? Like, their mind is safe. I assume their mind is safe as I look over to Narth, and they haven't really got a body.
Then you would turn into some abomination.
Ah, okay.
Probably. Like I said, I have never done this before.
What if someone?
I mean, if you're crazy enough to do this experiment on yourself, then
I'm not crazy.
Yeah, but maybe don't use the C word, Lyle.
What if?
Oh, well, if you are, what's the word I'm looking for? Brave, I suppose.
Eccentric.
I'm trying to give him a compliment.
Kind of see him.
I think the word is desperate.
You kind of see him like lean his head against the undead creature, just like, oh, woe is me. This is a toughie. Okay.
What if?
Yes, I can do this.
Would it? So it changes someone's body.
Sort of like if you have like not a real person, a bit like Pinocchio, then you can become a real person. So, like people like me, a simulacrum, would get proper skin, organs, not just this icy shell that I was
Who's
born
Pinocchio?
with.
Oh.
Oh, he was written by some guy called Crazy.
I see how that
I
is
think I've read
literally
that one.
your way out of any sort of pop culture reference now.
Yeah, that's it. Crazy wrote them all.
Well done, star for Lacey.
Right.
Alright, well, death or glory. Come on, let's go down and do it.
Yeah.
Ah, that's excellent.
So I'll
well,
watch.
yeah, of course. Let's go down. You
Just so
can see
you
him,
know, if anything bad happens to my friends, you're getting the arrow.
oh, hey, don't worry.
Oh,
You
God.
just see him go down.
I'll go first.
Now, come on, Larkin. We don't want to make our friend here uncomfortable, as Lyle sort of gives him a little bit of a smile.
What is Lyle planning? This gives me anxiety.
Could I have a look in the little room that I have not been in yet?
Yeah, of course, up here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck
Just
it, we'll
while
just
everyone
have
is
that
chatting
room on
to this
display. Fucking
person.
beautiful. Bent paper. So you can go in there. Right. He goes down there. What are the rest of you doing? Are you
Hold on.
following?
Yeah, me and Freya
Yeah.
are following with him.
I think
Lyle-
Lacey will go
Lyle's
first.
What's has anybody looked in the room with the bit that's been broken down?
Yeah, there's
Yeah,
order
Lyle
on
went
the
in there,
ceiling.
and there seems to be a 8-pointed star shrine.
Ooh. Can I go in there and have a look?
Yeah, of course. So Gray said he's going. Larkin said he's going down. Narf, where are you going?
Yeah, I want to look at the shrine as well, actually.
Okay.
Sounds kind of cool.
Lyle.
Can I?
Lyle, Lyle actually, I've changed my mind. Lyle will go back in there now that Gray and Narf is there.
I'm not in there.
Out shaking all about.
Okay, we'll start with Nomad.
Hello, sorry. Am I not in the shrine room?
Oh, I thought you wanted to look in this room.
Sorry, I meant the shrine room is the one I have not been in yet.
We start with all of them. You're in shrine room.
Can I make a religion-y check to see if I recognise this shrine?
Of course you can. And anyone who hasn't already can as well if they like.
I would like to.
Ooh,
Is
that
it
is an 18.
definitively religion?
Yes, religion it is.
That's a 13.
That is a 17.
18 here.
Ooh, okay, so Narf, it's at the tip of your tongue. You're like, I should know this. I really should know this. Nomads and Grey, you figure it out. So, do you know the goddess of magic, Mistra?
Oh,
Why didn't you
yeah.
say the Muffin Man?
Right, well, this is the form before Mistra being Mistral.
Mm-hmm.
And you would know that this is a very rare sight to see nowadays, a shrine of Mistral instead of Mistra.
Mm-hmm.
What do I know about Mistral as opposed to Mistra? Like, what are the differences other than the L?
Mistra was Mistral.
They're a packet
But
of
Mistral
Galaxy
became Mistra.
chocolates.
Mm.
Sorry, that's a minstrel. Never mind.
So that's a bard, you mean? They're literally the same then, other than the name. They just changed their name. Okay, fair enough. Cool. Is there anything else in the room?
It is literally just this in the room.
Okay, now that Lyle knows he's not interested, he's gonna go down with Lacey in that.
I'd like to check out more of this floor before I jump down.
Okay.
What other places are there? There's the bedroom that the guy
Just this
came
room.
out of, right?
Yeah.
What about the door to the spiral staircase? There's that bit, isn't there?
Yeah, you can go in there. If I will say just straight away, you see the rubble that you could be seen above.
Do I see the rest of the skeleton?
You see a leg at the very top.
Can I jump up and pull it? No, I'm not Shadow. No, I'll leave it there. I'll go check out the other room then, the bedroom.
Okay. Well, it's not a bedroom.
If it, yeah, sorry, he came out of it. I assumed it was like his living quarters. What is in here?
What you guys do? You said you're going down.
Yep, going down.
I will stay with Gray for the time being.
As long as there's not another mimic, we're good.
Enough.
What is the bottom part?
The bottom part. Oh, this bit.
That bit, yeah.
That's
That was
just.
something-
It looks like a wardrobe that's been stapled to the wall, or stuck to the wall. But all of the drawers are out. There doesn't seem to be anything in there.
Oh, so there doesn't appear to be anything in there then. Well, yeah, I'll go down the hole. I'll give a little nod to Mistral or Mistra. Magic thingy.
Alright, so we'll start with you guys. So, in this room, it seems to be, this is the first room now that you've entered, and everything seems to be the right way up. He's made himself a nice little office, it seems. He's got a nice little chair. He's got a nice open book, and there seems to be like this interesting little emblem. Like it's almost like a little necklace.
Okay, can I first have a look at the necklace and then have a look at the book if Nomad doesn't look at the book first?
I'll have a look with you. I won't be like aggressive about it.
Okay, well, I want to check out the necklace first, the little emblem.
Okay.
Okay. If you'll go for the necklace,
first,
then I'll go for the book then.
can I see if I can see what the emblem is before I... Ooh, that's fancy.
CCC?
That's what it looks like.
CCC.
I don't know if you can see it properly.
Yes,
Damn
yes,
you,
yes.
lights.
Ooh.
I'll take a picture of it later, but that's what it looks like.
Yeah, cool. I have seen that now. Hey, Nomad.
Hello.
You're good at identifying things, right? Here, and I pick up the necklace and chuck it to him and go and have a look at the book.
What was when we was back at the Druid's Grove? What were there was 3 statues. Who were they of?
There were 2 statues. There was Shah, Saloon, and there was one that was knocked over, wasn't there, Callum?
Yeah, there was one that you recognised with a very high roll that it was crumbled apart.
What's the symbol of Shah?
What is the symbol of Shah, Callum? I know what Saloons is.
I believe it is a black. It's almost like a black hole. It's just a darkness in a circle.
Ooh. It's like a black
The holes
dot.
we're jumping through.
I googled it. It's a black disc with a deep purple border.
There we go.
Cool. I described
Nomad's
this
purple.
to Nomad.
And there's
Quick. Draw a black circle inside Nomad's token.
and this
It's Shah.
this little necklace has got what 3 crescent moons on it.
Yes,
I like moons.
Oh,
you do. You do like moons.
I didn't really see them as moons, though. It just looked like... Were they moons?
That's up to interpretation.
What if Mistra is the 3rd sister?
I mean, Mistra is a star as a symbol, and stars are in the night sky along with the moon.
It's a grasp. I just thought, the dark, the moon, and the star. It was interesting.
Did Lyle tell us about the 3rd sister thing, or do we not know that?
yeah, Lyle said.
Yeah, I'm also going off of the fact that there were 3 statues.
Mistra is a, as far as I know, they're a good aligned deity, or at least neutral. I can't see them ordering someone to kill people.
I don't
At least
think
not for a good reason.
I don't think Lyle necessarily represents an actual deity. I read, and I'll pull out the Abyssal book. I read this book downstairs or upstairs. There were stairs involved, and
Don't.
And it was saying about the metal charladin, which, and I'll pull out one of the daggers that I've got, which is this stuff which and I'll just press it to Gray's hand. I won't like slice him. I'll just press it against him.
Roll me a con save.
Wow. Thanks, Nomad. Con save, yeah?
Yeah.
Cool.
I need to look up the DC.
That is a 13.
I think that's a save. I think it was only a 12 you needed. So you feel this odd sickness from it, but you get over it pretty
throw
quickly.
up on Nomad. No, I throw up a little on Nomad.
I'm just going to step back as I know the effect that's going to happen.
What?
So
what
that's
was that? Oh, don't do that again.
It's not a
please,
very
man.
nice metal. But Lyle, his necklace seems to be made of a very condensed version of this. And he's been wearing that as long as we've known him, which is a couple of weeks.
Oh.
And
that's odd.
he doesn't seem to have any sort
Maybe
of...
the refined version doesn't have the same ill effects. Like, like this is the ore, and what he's got was made out of an ingot. Maybe it gets rid of the impurities.
Maybe.
Okay, let me just read this book. Hang on one second, and I'll have a look at the book that's open on the desk.
You kind of flip through the book. It seems to be written by the Simulacrum man.
Mm-hmm.
It seems to be a bunch of scrawlings about, I wish to become human.
We steal
Is there anything about the ritual, about like what actually takes place during it?
It does talk about the rune chamber.
Can I read that bit?
You can. It talks about when one or more illusory objects or creatures are standing on this crystal disc that he makes, there is a small chance, that they become flesh and body, an actual living thing.
One or more, you said?
Yes, if you can fit it in the circle.
Oh, right, okay.
This wouldn't work on... It doesn't necessarily resurrect creatures. It can do it to ghosts, but if it's like a zombie, it would do... Well, it'd probably kill it.
Yeah, because the soul's not there.
Or actual people, it'd probably kill it as well.
Okay, no, I'm happy. I'm happy that there isn't a bit that says when you put a living person there, you can take their body. I'm happy that it doesn't say that. So I will close the book.
You do read a few bits as well, as he doesn't seem to really like Dazan.
I got that impression, even though I wasn't there for the whole conversation.
Hates Dazan, this creator. Just does shit for no reason. It's not like him, but also slightly does shit for no reason. Speaking of shit for no reason, we get over to the group as they start following him, I presume.
Yep.
Into this little rune chamber area. I know, beautiful artwork.
Yeah, very good.
There's not really enough room for everyone to be inside the room. So who wants to go in?
I'll go.
Okay.
Keeping an eye on this dude to make sure he doesn't do anything shifty.
Lyle will go.
Okay.
Lacey has a particular interest in this?
Yeah, I mean, you can all try and fit in. It's just going to be quite crowded.
Yeah.
Narf will stay outside.
Yeah. So you want to go in, Lacey?
Yeah.
He'll stay with the pets, apparently.
Yeah, I've told Larkins tells Freya to say, listen, Freya, if anything unsavory happens, like, rush in and stop it, okay?
Just see a salute from Freya.
Anything sweet happens, run in.
It's like, okay, who's the maybe not no, you don't want to be called Fluffy. Lacey.
Freya, no, Larkin, Lacey, and
Yes, don't worry, it doesn't matter, really. You can do it, Larkin. And Lyle, don't worry, you can jump up on the seat there, you're only slightly short.
Excuse me?
Nothing. Right, note to self, remember, halflings
is-
don't like being called short.
You really
Is-
need to work on your
is
vocabulary.
Is your master Dizan like this as well?
I am nothing like Dazan.
He seems like he'd be a nicer person than you,
Hey, listen. I have lived by myself with Gary for such a long time.
Let's just push the fucking button.
Okay, I'm gonna stand on it. Hold on. Okay.
Let's get this over with.
All right. Lyle, you hold that button down and just try and flow a little bit of cantrippy magic into it. And when you see it go green, Larkin, you just stamp down on that button, and then I will either be dead or a real person.
Good odds.
Does this count as assisted suicide?
No. Maybe? I don't know. There's no law here. It's fine. It's my choice, and I am. Yes.
Alright.
I'm not there.
Hold on, I'm just.
Technically, he's not a real person, so can it be murder?
True. Yeah, good point.
I mean, does he count as alive?
Do you feel bad if a snowman melts?
Do we count as a liar?
Lyle will concentrate on his crystal, sort of take a deep breath as you see a red spectral hand come out from the crystal and essentially touch the button that this guy was talking about.
As you do this, Lyle, you kind of see like all these different runes start appearing, almost like if you've seen like the Unknown movie, just flying around him. I know Ellie would at least know that one.
What? Sorry? Say that again.
Okay.
No, I'm sorry.
All these. I see how it is. All right. Yeah. I was saying there's runes that start appearing and flying around, a bit like the Unknowns in the Unknown movie.
Ah,
you know,
yes. Yeah, I watched that film a lot when I was.
Third one, right?
Yes.
Yes.
The Wonders of the Unknown.
Flying around until eventually the light goes green. Lyle.
I'm going to push the button because it said push it when it turns green.
All right, you push the button. Who wants to do the honors and roll a D100?
If nobody's gonna ask the second to take it, I will, but never mind.
I'll roll it.
Drum roll, please.
42.
The answer to the life, the universe, and everything.
Yep, apparently.
All right, you kind of see his form start changing as you see the almost icy figure starts becoming more skin. He's just looking at himself. Yes. As you just see him turn into black pudding as he falls to the floor.
No.
And then
Black pudding.
And then just you just see kind of Gary just staring.
Well,
Well, I guess that didn't work.
That's really sad.
And then Gary falls to the floor.
No, Gary.
That's doubly sad.
It's at this point upstairs, Gray, you read the portion of there's like a 40% chance that I'll turn to a horrible ooze.
Okay.
That's the page.
Oh, we'd better get down there and stop them. But they start running.
Can we try it again?
It doesn't look like it works anymore. It kind of exploded partially. The guy is just a black ooze. You just see like little bubbles coming off it.
Is it alive?
I'm gonna take.
I push past Freya, look through the door, and go, guys, wait. Oh, okay.
To be honest, the only thing I'm sad about is the fact that we've lost our only lead to this mermaid.
I'm gonna take out an arrow shaft and kind of like dig through the ooze and see if like anything is there. Maybe something that wasn't
Very
part of
small.
Dazan.
Yeah.
Ooh, let's check if that's the
wait, no, I
type
probably
that ruins
can't, yeah.
arrows.
Yeah, is it alive
does
or
not.
not?
It is alive.
Okay.
It is literally a black pudding.
Well, like, congealed
Oh.
pig's blood.
No,
No,
that
there's
thing.
a monster
Oh,
called Black
I
Pudding.
see.
Oh,
Just this
I
lovely
was thinking
tar.
the
Oh,
that
if it's
thing as well.
if it's moving, I'll leave it alone.
Maybe
Oh,
we should
why
put him
don't
out of his
we-
misery.
wait, why don't we try the ritual again? Maybe it'll turn him back into a
The
person.
machine's broken.
Lyle will.
Is it?
Lyle's
Yes.
going to step back a little bit, put out his hand, and cast Eldritch Blast at it.
Hey, no.
No.
Wait.
No, he's right.
Can I cast Mending on the machine?
Can you mend runes?
I'll give it a go.
You can start mending things if you want. All right, so you fire it at the ooze. Okay, roll initiative then.
Oh, fuck's sake, Lyle.
I gave
No,
myself
I see where he's
advantage again
coming
after the last
from.
one.
I don't.
18.
Right.
I mean, that could be a thinking ooze.
Yeah, it could still
It
be
doesn't
him.
matter. He's still probably better off as a fucking Iceman.
Yeah. 18
Yeah, I know,
for
but still,
initiative.
something could be done.
Okay, well do your damage as well if you haven't hit. But I'll be amazed if you don't hit it.
Okay, 2 attacks.
That was 18 for me as well.
Well done.
Quick, someone pour the potion of force damage on him.
24 and 11 to hit.
They both hit.
Okay.
Okay, just so you guys know, for an armor class, you're looking for 7.
Wow.
Wow.
I know, right? Wow.
So that's 19 damage.
I could probably hit that with my laser.
Wally. Yeah, you can use your laser
Oh,
pistol.
now you want to hit him.
How much damage did you do overall?
19.
19. Cross that off. Cool. So, 20 and above. Awesome. 15 to 20.
18.
18.
Okay, who wants to go first?
I'll let Lyle have another go.
Okay.
Anyone else between 15 and 18?
Nope, Lockheed's not participating. He's gonna wander around for a bit, see if there's anything else he didn't get to see.
Okay, so we'll put you on 10.
Yeah.
Because even though you're not participating, it might attack you.
Okay, I'll roll initiative.
Too late now, you're 10. 10 to 15.
11.
Oh, yeah, 14, sorry.
Okay. That only leaves Nomad.
Nomad.
It's okay. Nomad's down here, so we'll just skip him for now.
Sorry,
Think
I
on
did
their
say I've
place.
got a 4.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah.
I must have not heard.
No, I was muted. I was sat there, I was just like, because I keep having coughing fits. So
Fair
my
enough,
name,
fair
I
enough.
replied, and then I heard Lewis go, "Oh, he's muted."
Anyway. Lyle, you up first. You just fired some black pudding at it. It now bubbles with anger.
11 again, Jesus.
That hits. You only need a 7.
And 14.
They both hit. It's literally a 7. 7!
15 more force damage.
Ouchies, ouchies. That you done?
Yep.
Clear.
I pull out both of my laser pistols.
Oh. Great, what are those?
Okay.
You might want to cover your ears, and I fire both of them at the ooze.
I think you can only fire one, can't you?
They are one-handed weapons, aren't they? So I could do one and then one off.
Well, one has to
right?
be a light weapon to be offhand.
That's true.
Oh, I didn't know this.
You know, like daggers.
Yeah, no,
So
I believe you. I
you
just
can dual wield them. You just need the feet for it.
Yeah, because my pistols don't work that way either.
okay. Fine, I pull out the laser rifle and I shoot that instead.
Okay. So you're now down to 8 shots on the rifle.
That is a 12.
A 12 hits.
Haha. Okay, that is 19 radiant damage.
Ho ho ho! How would you like to do this?
Oh no.
Can it be like that
Shame.
bit in Men in Black where they shoot the aliens and it just explodes into like loads of gooey bits that go everywhere?
Yep. So
But
Narf, you
everyone in the room gets covered.
No, we don't want that. That is fucking black pudding.
Okay, I shoot it so that it explodes in a way that neutralizes its acid, and then it explodes and covers everyone.
So you fire it, you just hear. You kind of just see it in the middle, and you think, "Oh, it didn't do anything," and then you see a glow, and then almost like this big bubble, and as it goes all across the wall here,
Splat.
and a little bit on the dead guy.
Larkin's going to have a look at the dead guy's equipment, see if there's anything good or worth taking.
I'll look as well.
Okay. So you look over to the guy, which I can now say was just it was a white. Is that how you say it?
Yeah, that's how you
White.
say it.
Yeah. He seems to have a pretty old longsword and some very old leather armor on him.
If Gray doesn't want these, I'll take them.
Yeah, I'll let you have them.
I'm gonna have a look through the other rooms.
Of course, there is a room down here if you want to go in here.
Yeah,
Or do you want to go?
why not?
Yeah.
Oh, before everyone wanders off, is anyone good at hitting things dexterously?
Me.
I am.
Alright, here you go, and I chuck in one of the pistols.
Okay.
You have a pistol with 12 shots in.
No,
Yes.
I give him the one that I fired the shot on.
You have a pistol with 11 shots in.
What's it called?
Just a laser pistol. It's on D&D Beyond.
Jesus Christ.
I think there might be 2 on there. No,
This-
I'm thinking of just
you know
normal
damn
pistols.
well that this was a mistake.
What?
Giving
Giving him a
Or
pistol?
giving a pistol to
Yeah.
No,
Larkin.
this is the ultimate shadow test.
Look, he's going to be better at hitting things, so it makes sense to give him one of them because I can't hit things with them. And if I can't fire both of them at once, I may as well give someone one of the other pistols.
That's
Fair
true.
enough. So
Yeah.
we'll go to Nomad quickly.
Don't you also
Nomad,
have
as
a
you
rifle?
enter this room, it seems to be a makeshift bedroom.
I'm gonna have a little peek around the bed, I guess.
Okay.
Doesn't need it anymore.
Let's just do a. As you kind of walk around the bed to look around, you kind of kick something
Mm-hmm.
right here.
In the balls.
Okay.
It feels metallic, but you can't see it.
I reach down and grab it.
It feels like a chest.
See this happen through the door.
Probably.
Are you practicing your mime acts there, Nomad?
Yes.
Okay. I don't believe you, but I'll let you keep doing what you're doing. I was going to say I could cast the invisibility, but never mind.
I will say this feels around. This is decently heavy. This box, like 25-ish pounds.
That is quite heavy.
So you're struggling a bit to pick it up.
Can I try and like move it around and see if I can open it?
Yep. Easy enough as you find where the lid portion
Plot
is. And you,
twist when it's upside down.
It seems to be locked.
Plot twist, it's
okay.
an invisible mimic.
So, what? What you will hear is Nomad go, and then the loudest knock you've ever fucking heard as I cast knock on it and try and cover it with a cough.
So you all hear. No, actually, do it like a stealth check, just to see how obvious it is.
Performance.
I mean, yeah. Do you have a choice of performance or stealth?
I got a 15 on performance.
Ah. A 15. So you all hear. Yeah, I'd say you all hear like a very loud, weirdly loud cough from Nomad.
Are you
As you
okay,
open up.
Nomad?
I tried to cast prestidigitation and coughed whilst casting it, and
Oh,
made my cough really loud.
would that not be thaumaturgy?
They're the same.
Can't
Okay.
argue with that.
I mean, I can't cast either of them, so I can't argue.
I'm just gonna creak this bitch open.
Okay, as you look inside, there seems to be. Well, first of all, the first thing you notice is it's really warm in this chest. It's like it's internally
fuck yeah.
heated. Oh god, like this is better than your warmed up rocks.
Oh,
Don't
fuck
tell him
yeah,
that.
I'm
Don't
keeping
tell
it.
him that.
Like, it's a good
Compass
68
inside
degrees in there.
We never saw Nomad again.
The second thing is, there's a dragon.
Inside the chest, and you might like this, there seems to be rather like this leather-bound, ancient-looking spellbook that bears the rune on its spine, identical to the one that appears on a certain little emblem you saw upstairs.
Oh, hell yeah. Oh, I'm taking that bitch out. I want to have a... Is that the only thing in the chest?
That is the only thing in the chest.
I'm going to take that out, and I'm going to just sit on the rump and start
And
having
it
a read.
disintegrates.
What?
As soon as it leaves the chest, it disintegrates.
Wow.
Maybe you had to be wearing the necklace to take it out or something.
Well,
Or it needed to be kept warm.
Or it needed to be kept warm, yeah.
it was the opposite of a piece of meat.
So now you've got some ash on you.
I like shuffle all of the ash back into the chest.
It
I'll
reforms.
wander on over at this point.
I'm going to... Do I notice
got
Grey
there,
walking
Noma?
over? If I notice Grey walking over, I'm gonna like just close the chest and have it be invisible.
No, Matt, what are you doing over here?
Stretching. As
I
I'm sat
heard-
on the floor, my arms in
There
front
was a
of me.
sound like something disintegrating. And there's
Now, Greg, what would that
nothing
sound
burning?
like? Because I imagine that would sound like nothing.
You hear a bang inside the chest.
What was that? I look over there and I go, there's something there, but I can't quite see it. And I cast See Invisibility.
You see a chest.
There's a
Grey, you
chest there,
klepto.
Nomad. We
Fuck
should
off.
check it out.
Fuck off. Leave me be. I found a book. Just let me read one.
Hey, just open it, sure. Go ahead. I'll watch.
I'm just gonna open the chest up and I'm gonna stick my whole like upper torso in to read the book.
Okay. It's rather warm in here. It's very nice.
I'm really enjoying it.
Does the chest become visible when he... Oh, mate, I mean...
It does
So I
not
can
become
see whether it's-
visible.
When you say chest, is this like an actual like, you know, like those old style trunks, the like really fucking big
It's
ones?
rather small.
Oh,
Alright.
Like, you can't really put your full forearm in. You have to like just have your hands.
okay,
And the book itself is rather small as well.
I'll just read it from inside the chest.
That
But,
book's got the same symbol on it that the necklace had.
I was going to tell you about it in a minute. I was enjoying finding a hidden treasure.
What? Why are you reading it in the books?
If I pull it out, it disintegrates, and I don't want to do it again in case it does it again and it doesn't go back.
You
Maybe
do
it's
actually
something
notice.
to do with the necklace.
You do actually notice as you open it up a bit, some of the pages are slightly gone.
No, I'm gonna pick up more of the dust that I found on the floor and just like shove it in. Just gonna fucking turn the box on its side whilst keeping the book in there, and just kind of like hand scoop the dust in.
Some of it does come back.
Can I wear the necklace, please, Gray?
Oh, you've got it. I chucked it over to you, remember?
Oh, sweet. I'm gonna put the necklace on. Try reading it.
All right. So as you read it, it seems to be another little book from Dazan.
Mm-hmm.
It seems to be like the real Dazan.
Ah.
It seems to be talking about a creation he made that he was very proud of, and he did like a little drawing of its finished artwork. Here it is.
Oh, great!
It's something called a shield guardian.
Mm-hmm.
It talks a little bit about like the magic that he infused in it, and one way to make it work is to put, and you realize it's the necklace you have, onto the shield guardian in the appropriate space, and then you can use it.
What did the statues look like in the entryway?
Dazan.
Oh, okay. No.
In fancy
various poses. Yeah.
Maybe he made the shield guardian look like him.
And as you get to the end of it, it says, "Oh damn, I have to get the shield guardian out of here. He can't go upstairs or downstairs."
Oh.
So he just stated, "I guess I'll have to bash through."
That's why the hole's there.
Alright. Cool.
And then he left another little note of, "If you find this, congratulations. Hope you didn't panic when you left it out at the treasure chest.
Yeah, you're a dick."
Love to Zan."
XOXO.
He's still a dick. Right, okay. I'm going to place the book back into the chest. And having thoroughly enjoyed the fact that it's so warm in this chest, I'm going to take out my cold weather clothing, or as much as I can, like the socks and the shirt, and I'm going to like put them into the chest, and then I'm going to drag the chest with me.
Okay.
Why don't you just get it in the chest and we can just carry you around like Nezuko?
Way
It's
too
not
small
big
for him to
enough.
sit in. So
Don't
while that
worry,
was
I
happening,
had considered it.
what was the rest of you doing?
Watching in horror.
Just watching? That's fair enough. So, different
Are
question
there
then.
any Oh, for some reason I can't see your thing now.
Can anyone see? Can Ellie see?
No, it's crashed.
Yeah, it's frozen for me. Oh yeah, there we go. It's gone.
Okay.
Are there any? There's no other rooms, is there?
No. Not any other rooms you haven't seen. You've unlocked all the levels.
Wow.
Larkin is going to
Happy face.
No, hang on. There's another room down. Oh, that's the one that we came down, isn't it? And then we went.
Larkin's going to start climbing up the rope to the way out.
Okay, so you're starting to leave.
Can I have a look in the room that we kind of came down into?
This one.
So I think we just, we basically just. Oh, hang on.
Okay.
We
have a little
basically
look
just
around.
came straight into the corridor, didn't we?
Yeah, true. Lyle will go there as well then.
Okay. So you go in there.
Still can't see your thing. I'm just gonna jump out the call and jump back in and see if that makes it work.
Okay. Is it only Grey that can't see it?
I can see it.
I can see it.
Okay.
I can't see it. I might do
Oh,
the same. Jump out, jump.
Discord.
okay.
We beg you.
That works better.
Yeah, I can see it.
Yay.
What is in this room, Callum?
A lot of rubble, a lot of broken tables. Although, looking around, this looks like it's somewhere where people would eat. Like, on the ceiling area, you can see like a fireplace.
Ooh.
Obviously, it's upside down, and all the stuff in the fireplace is on the floor. But
that bit of wood I picked up, I put that in the fireplace.
okay, so you kind of reach up and just stuff it in.
Right.
Who's got that iron key that we found?
We found a
Is that
key.
me?
Yeah,
We
last
did
game
find a key.
someone had an iron key.
I mean,
wanna
I
say
wrote it down
Larkin?
in my notes, so I want to say that I've got it. But I can't remember if it was me or not.
Somebody got an iron key. Who wants to claim it?
I'll claim it because I wanted to do something with it.
Okay.
As we're going up through the levels, when we get to the level with the cages, I'm going to attempt to unlock them with the iron key. See if that does anything. When we get to that point.
All right. Is anyone else doing anything down here? It just
Nope.
looks like the only thing you could probably salvage here is maybe a broken spoon or fork or a knife.
Yep, I'm definitely taking those.
Okay. What kind of knife would you like? Like a chopping knife or a butter knife?
One with reach.
One with reach? Well, I guess you
Does
could
not
take.
use
You can. Oh, wait a second. Look, one of these knives has weirdly been attached to this
Oh,
table leg.
hold on. The screen. Your video has crashed once more. 1 second.
No.
So it's all good.
Okay, I'm back. Did you turn it off?
Yeah, I turned it off.
Oh, okay. We
don't really need it anymore.
Okay. Knife.
And I'll
with
turn it
reach.
back on if we do.
Okay, so I'm adding a knife.
That's
And
not
a
a knife.
fork.
That's a spoon.
I'll also take a fork.
Okay, you can take a fork. I can
Yeah.
see how this is going to be used later.
Yeah.
Would
Hey,
you like also like a little dinner tray as well?
Yes.
You have a dinner tray.
Yes.
Yeah, the Larkin's going to go all the way up to the top and then do what we talked about at the beginning of the session. He's going to cast Talk of Animals. So when we get around to that.
Okay. So I'll just check that no one else wants to do anything else down here or in the place. I know Gray obviously wants to open the cages, but aside from that,
I'm not attempt to.
No, pretty sure that's everything that I wanted to
Yeah.
do.
Yeah, I think that.
yeah,
We are no closer
Yeah.
to finding Dizan, but
nope. You
Not
found
for
a
rewatch.
yeah, but we.
You know, I'm
saved
quite-
his life.
Okay. So Gray, you go up to the cages.
Yep.
You try to unlock it.
With the iron key.
The iron key does not work.
So there must be something in this place that needs this iron key.
Possibly that treasure chest that Nomad just opened.
Or
No, 'cause
possibly
that
the
was
treasure
just
chest that
open.
Larkin opened.
No, it was locked. So he cast knock on it.
Oh, okay, never mind then. I'll just throw the key away.
And they'll never find the mega magic item. The best magic item, the mermaid tracker.
Does there seem to be anything on the bug people, or are they just nutty?
Just blood and their carcass.
No. Lovely. I'll leave that alone.
Turns out when they
Continue
bleed, it
on.
really squirts out.
Yeah.
Cool.
I know.
I'm going to keep ascending then through the building.
Okay. So let's go to Larkin going up to the top, and eventually you'll all reach there as Larkin decides to start speaking to Freya. So you cast a spell.
Yep.
So cross off that spell slot, and we are on the roll.
I can just do it as a feature, but
Alrighty then. Then don't cross off that spell scroll, and on we go.
You get one use of it as a feature, don't you?
yeah.
Okay. So you cast it. Freya just stares at you.
Can you understand me? And can I understand you? Testing for I say anything.
Oh, I can always understand you.
Good. Right, number one. Where did you come from?
It's taking you this long to ask.
Number two, where did you go?
I'm from the city of the moon.
Dun dun dun!
Oh my god.
Okay.
Audible gasp.
Are you okay?
kind of shocked. Why
Why?
did you? I don't know. We've been looking. We've heard about the City of the Moon. I didn't think you'd be from the City of the Moon.
Oh, oh, I am.
Why did you grow to from a little puppy to a big dog in a day?
Magic?
Not convenience.
Not convenience.
I don't really know.
Reach level 3 too quickly.
I just happened to.
Why did you start glowing? Back when I was in the cave, you kind of flew in glowing with the moon in your head. What was that about?
I thought you was in danger, so some instinct kicked in. So I came running.
Do you reckon you could do it again?
Not on command.
Okay. Is there any? Could you lead us back to the City of Moon to the Moon City if we asked you to?
I don't know where the City of the Moon is. Everything looks different nowadays.
It's Freya.
Nomad, Grey. You guys remember I can talk to animals, right?
What? Why is he barking at us?
I've literally.
Bark, bark.
You can.
Yeah, I can talk to animals. It's a trick my dad taught me.
Makes sense.
Kind
like
an old druid
and
trick.
roll over.
It's taking this long to talk to Freya.
And Freya's from the Moon City.
Sorry, what?
The City of the Moon.
You're from the City of the Moon, I say to Freya. No.
Freya nods to you.
But tell us all about it. I mean, tell Larkin and he'll tell us.
I don't think she really knows. She doesn't remember where it is.
I know about the city. I just don't know where it is.
Oh, okay. What could you tell us?
Oh, it was a lovely place.
Grey's eyes widen, looking at Larkin expectantly.
Oh, it was a lovely place. It was a city that floated across the sea. We got to always have festivals at night and sleep during the day. There were so many kind people, especially Saloon.
I'm relaying this back. I'm relaying this back to the group.
Sorry. Did you just say you know Saloon?
Yes.
Grey's fanning himself right now.
Fanboy intensified.
You
I'm
know,
now just going to sit on my invisible chest and listen to this wonderful
you
story.
know the Moon Maiden.
Yes, I do.
But what's she like?
Oh, she's a lovely individual. So kind.
Can you take me to her?
I wish.
I
I hope someday we can actually go there.
She
I'd
doesn't
like to go back.
She doesn't know where the city is. She doesn't remember.
Wait. Hold on a second. So, Freya's telling you that she's met Saloon in person?
Yes.
No. Yeah, that's why I was so giddy.
It was a long, long time ago.
How
Apparently,
long
Regards to
ago?
access.
How old are you, Freya?
I don't know. I don't count it. It was before. It was when gods were still allowed in the material plane.
You were like a puppy 4 days ago. 5 days ago.
Were you always
Less
in
than a week.
I know you can change shape, but were you always in this form? Were you always like this?
Yes.
Okay.
I am the companion of one of the 4 pillars.
What are the...
What are the 4 pillars?
Oh, it's the 4 original, I guess you could say, shapeshifters.
Oh.
This feels like
What?
deep lore we're getting from something Larkin could have done all along.
Oh yeah, he could have done this ages ago.
What do you mean the four
We
original
finally fixed up
shapeshifters? Like,
the plot
how
thread.
can I be one of the original shapeshifters considering?
I don't
You're
think anyone's
related.
saying that.
You
What
are
the
the wolf.
fuck?
Are you relaying this, Larkin?
Oh, hold on,
No,
Larkin.
he leaves out that part.
Can I
Oh,
create a telepathic speech bot? Does Freya, do you just understand us? Before when I'd done the telepathic speech thing, was that even necessary?
Wait, can you understand them when talking telepathically?
If
Yes,
Think
you
in
can
common.
speak telepathically.
Well, they can't speak common though.
Right, but if
But he
Freya can
understands
understand common,
Is
then
it
they should be able to
like-
think it, right?
Yeah.
Even if they can't speak it. No, that doesn't make sense. Never
Well,
mind.
it's communication, isn't it?
Read,
You're
read it
not-
out.
He
Read out.
was.
Read it out.
You can form a
exactly.
telepathic connection between your mind and the mind of another. As a bonus action, choose one creature you can see within 30 feet of you. You and the chosen creature can speak telepathically of each other while the two of you are within a number of miles equal to your blah, 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 blah.
I'm sure there's one that allows you to communicate even if you don't speak the same
That
languages.
is a great old one, Warlock.
Oh, is it? Okay.
But I do have comprehend languages on, which would allow me to speak all language or understand all language.
So what are these pillars?
We'll just say that both of you can hear it. So,
Apparently, the
wolf, tiger, deer, reindeer specifically. Don't know why they had to specify, and bear.
Nice.
apparently, I'm
Wait,
one of the.
wait. Yes, it wasn't a reindeer; it was an elk.
Okay.
Ah.
So it's like that moose and deer thing again. Sorry, I get confused. It's not my tribe.
Oh!
You remember
So the lady that we saw in town the other day that transformed into like a tiger.
Mhm.
Oh yes, that was one of the tribes people who are also related to the people of the moon.
Wait, so is that why she attacked? Because she didn't like you?
Hmm.
Well, I think that's more of a history thing nowadays.
Maybe we should go see these people once we're done.
Hey, Freya. You used to know Saloon back when they were a like god walking. Do you know who the three sisters are?
The three sisters. Let's see. Saloon sisters. There was the slightly older sister Shah. They had like a younger sister, I think. What was her name? They all started with S.
Ooh, that's a clue.
that's a clue.
We've all got our fucking deer stalkers on right now.
Can I think to the great pantheon of gods and try and figure it out with the hint that it might be an S?
You can roll me a religion check.
By the way, I've been able to do this since level 3,
Nah.
and I've been waiting to do it for a couple of sessions. We've just never had time.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
There's been a lot of sessions since level 3.
Larkin, if you're a descendant of one of these tribes, aren't you curious to find out a little bit more?
Do you remember that time where Larkin spent an entire session sitting on a park bench? Because I do.
Yep. oh yeah.
Oh yeah, had time there.
I sit there thinking of it, and I just go,
I think. Oh,
nah.
I think it was Sheer or Sheer. Shearer?
Does
It's
anything
either Sheer or Shearer.
Does anything happen when Lyle hears that name?
He can't hear the name
Can't hear
unless
it.
someone else repeats it to
Or
him.
I assume that.
I'm leaving select things out, but I'm repeating everything. I'm two-way communication.
Okay.
Do you mention the name that?
Soon.
Hold on.
It's not
Does-
soon.
Sorry.
Do you
I've mentioned about the pillars. I haven't mentioned the fact that I'm related. I've mentioned
No.
about a saloon and the goddess and everything else like that.
Do you mention the Shearer name?
Yes.
Yes, it was Saloon, Shah, and Shearer.
Lyle's patron's been Shakira all along.
I think it's pronounced Shira.
Ah, yes.
No, Shia.
I think it has a
I know, I
prefix
know, I
of
know, I know.
Ed. I'm pretty sure it's Ed Sheeran.
Do the
Is it
does
I
this
thought it was Ed Sheeran.
Is it Sheer?
Shakira.
No, it wasn't Shira. It was Shia. Shira?
Shia?
Shia.
Does this name
Shia.
ring a bell
How
at
do you
all?
spell
to
that?
Lyle?
Gorath.
You think to yourself, and you don't know why, because you've never heard the name before, but the words sheer sounds very familiar to fear.
It's like Shah, but with an extra E.
Yeah.
Does Shah even have
Yeah.
an E?
I don't know why,
But,
but that
well, if it
No, Shah doesn't
has
have an E.
zero. Okay, but if it has 0 and there's another one, then that isn't it. Okay, never mind.
Anyway, yeah.
I don't know why.
Sheer or Shearer?
I've never heard of it, but it makes sense as a. It just makes sense. I don't know.
Have I heard of Sheer?
Roll me a religion check.
Oh, not an intelligence check this time. Okay.
No.
It's not to do with that.
You will need to do an intelligence check after, though.
Okay, so religion first, yeah?
Yes.
The religion was a 9.
You have not heard this name before, but you do remember
No.
now that there was a younger sister, probably.
Yeah. Probably, even though this dog has just told me.
I mean, you are talking to a dog.
And the intelligence was a 17.
Oh, 17.
Dogs.
Oh, everyone just kind of notices as you kind of start holding your head as you got this horrible headache, as you start to kind of remember something.
Oh, that must be the acid.
Oh no.
You remember back during that blizzard.
Oh no.
Oh no, we're having a Xenoblade flashback.
You remember during
Are we
your
picking up where we left off?
final breath that looking up to the sky, you tried to look up to Saloon, and you remember seeing a red moon.
Ooh.
Which you're not sure, but you remember the red moon almost like it was doubled. You don't know if it was because you was dying and it was blurred.
Okay.
As it was doubled, it almost looked like 2 bloodshot eyes looking down upon you.
And
Don't like that.
Gray sees the words, "Please put on your 3D glasses."
And that's what you remember.
Okay, so 2 bloodshot eyes looking down at me as I was dying. Okay, cool.
The moon essentially looked like 2 eyes.
Okay, cool. I was on Tatooine. Sorry, another one you wouldn't get there, Callum. My bad. Actually, no, that's 2 suns, not 2 moons. Never mind.
That's no moon.
So I suppose what you guys meant. I suppose you guys want to know what Freya meant by I'm one of the pillars.
Wait, Freya said that.
We can figure
I
it
thought
out.
you didn't tell us that bit.
I left the fact that I'm related out, and I did mention the pillars, and one of you guys put it together.
You're a wolf.
Yes.
Alright,
so
You are a wolf.
You know the clans, the like the elk, the wolf, the
bear.
the tiger, the bear, and the tiger. Well, and Larkin pulls out a slightly singed silver amulet on a leather strap, and as he shows you guys, it's got the symbol of a wolf on it.
Yeah, that's it.
Well, I'm kind of I have history with them. I'm not going to say why. I'm not going to say anything because I don't really fancy talking or reliving my past just yet. But I do have history.
I see.
Anyway,
La-
I
La-
chose you, so that's why I'm with you, Larkin.
I love you too, Freya, as he starts like scratching her ears and like.
I said I chose you, but I love you too.
Larkin, when
It's a weird episode of Pokemon. That's all I'm saying.
when Ravison was talking to me about the third moon sister, Shira, that is her name, she mentioned that I would probably find out more about them through talking to the tribesmen. I don't know what history you have with the wolf tribe, if you already know about them or if you need to know more, but maybe we could help each other in that regard.
Listen, I'll help you get to the bottom of this purely because you're in danger. But I'm like I don't want anything to do with these people. Like I said, we have I'm not talking about it, but we have history. I'll help you find out, but that's it.
Okay, that's fine.
Heroes of shape shifting.
Oh, so you do want to find the City of the Moon, then? That'd be great.
Yes.
Where did doppelgangers fit on
It would
the
be
list?
nice. It would be nice for it not to be ruled anymore.
Sorry, what? Ruled by what?
Oh, by Shira.
Oh,
What?
What's Cheer the goddess of?
She never became a goddess, unfortunately. She was always too young.
Oh.
But I think she calls herself the being of fear now.
wait.
Lyle, I think I found your patron or god or whatever you called her.
What do you mean?
Last time Freya saw her, she was ruling over the City of the Moon.
She's the ruler of the City of the Moon?
Apparently.
Very unfortunately.
It's all well and good, but where's the bloody mermaid?
On the other side of one of the teleportation circles, most likely.
This is a lot to take in. I'm gonna have to really think about this.
So it's getting late in the day.
Mm.
What are we going to do?
Make camp, or maybe stay in the tower.
Yeah, stay in the tower.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. He's got his box.
Yeah, he's happy.
It's not a very big box.
Yeah, literally. You all go to sleep and you just see his head's missing as he's got his head in it.
I'm using it as a makeshift warmth rock, and I'm just lying atop it.
Ray, you can mend things, can't you?
It depends what it is, but yes.
Could you have a go at kind of touching up this sword and the leather armor so I could sell them on?
Sure, I
It's
can
more
have a go.
decay with the armor.
Mm.
Yeah, it's more like if a rope has been cut in two, like I can join the two halves back together, like that kind of thing.
And the sword is more rust.
Yeah. I don't know, let me have a look at the mending cantrip, see what it says. Because I might
Why are you
be able to
doing
do
that?
something
Is there
like
anything else anyone else is doing?
Yes. I would very much like to, once we begin settling down for the night, take a little wander off to a distant corner, and I'm going to convert a shit ton of spell slots over into sorcery points.
Okay.
And then convert them back over into third level spell slots. 2 of them, to be precise.
Yeah. It is breaks or tears that I can mend, so I can't, unless it's broken or torn, I can't mend it.
Unfortunately, it cannot be fixed.
I mean, shouldn't...
Here, let me show you this, and I take the sword and I snap it in half, and then I mend it back together.
Perfect.
Because it's rusted to fuck, that probably would.
Yeah, I was going to say it's rusty, so I can probably just do it with my hands.
Rusted, are you sure you can't fix it?
Mending doesn't do that kind of thing, Larkin.
Okay.
Sorry. Yeah, why don't you hang on? And I'll go and put the leather armor on one of these statues of Dazan. Assuming we're still like nearby the tower.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, here, why don't you use it as target practice for your new pistol?
Oh, I don't need target practice.
Oh, damn.
It's a bonding experience, damn it.
It needs my dad trained me how to use the bow. It's just you need to.
I mean, it's a bit different to a
kind
bow.
of hard to master, but once you get it, it kind of clicks.
Give it a go anyway. I mean, it was a gift. I want to see you use it.
Fine, I'll use one shot. You're gonna make me use a bloody ammo.
I mean, that wasn't the intention. I just wanted to see if you could hit something with it.
Alright, 1 second.
Alright, we're going to cross that down to 10.
Oh, you're keeping track as well.
Larkin pulls the trigger and a little flag comes out that says bang.
So roll a d20 there, Larkin.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna do it on D&D Beyond. I get plus 2
Beyond.
So would I be proficient with this? Like, no, because
You are not proficient with this.
Okay, but I have plus
proficient
2
with an
creature,
alien
so it's not a
laser
plus
pistol,
5.
though.
It is still a +5 because of all your little features.
23.
Yeah, you hit the statue. Right in its face. And it echoes through the halls.
You watch as just to show off, it kind of like spins the pistol and then puts it back in his bag.
Shoots himself in the foot.
Down to 9.
Alright. So, was you doing a thing, Nomad? Other thing?
Yes. I would like to go to a little secluded spot away from everyone. And I would like to cast Sending.
Okay.
And I'm gonna think back to the statues that I have seen of Dazan and the perfect remake that I have seen of Dazan in his simulacrums and all around, and I'm gonna focus on that name and I'm gonna send it out into the world.
Okay. So what is the rule? There's like a
Yeah,
I should know this. I have Sending.
I've got to make a message of 25 words or less to a creature of which I am familiar. That creature will hear it in the mind, recognizes me as the sender if it knows me, and can answer. Doesn't necessarily need to answer back immediately in a similar manner. Yes. So it can center any creature across any of the planes. If it's on a different plane, it has a 5% chance of not arriving.
Okay. So what are the... Is it 5 words you said? I thought it was more than 5.
25.
25. Say your 25 words. I'll keep track.
Alright. Hello. My name is Nomad. I have used your portals, but I am now banned. Could you lift that, please?
Nomad Quantum's the system administrator.
You've got about 7 words left.
Have you seen the mermaid? Thank you.
I think it ended on thank. Okay.
And so
you wait a moment.
Fucking difficult.
Hello there, Nomad. I cannot take your call at the moment. Please leave a beep after the beep. Wait, no. Shit.
I want to convert more spots over just because I know he's fucking with me.
You can tell that he is fucking with you.
Yeah. It's absolute douche. And
then at the very end, just hear, don't call this number.
This dick. And And then, as my other message, I'm going to send it to my dad.
Mhm.
And I'm just going to.
Colloquially known as No Dad.
Uh,
No, that's Batman.
that's so fucking heartless.
That's horrible.
Hi, Dad. I know it's been a while, and a lot has changed, but I miss you all, and I'm gonna try and come home soon. Love you. And then stop it there.
Okay.
And then just wait.
You kind of wait a moment. And then eventually hear, Bastion, it's been a while. I hope you're doing well. You must be growing up strong. Learning the sending spell. We're good. I hope you're good. See you soon.
Cool. He's just gonna sit out and just look outside for a little bit, and then eventually go back to his heat chest and chill.
Hey, Icewind Dale joke. Anyone else doing anything else before they sleep?
Yeah.
I'll set up my tent, my two-man tent for
Tent up.
myself.
Can Lyle have a quick word with Narf?
Go ahead.
I don't know how to talk about this, but I don't know how long it will be until, well, as he holds the crystal, this goes away from me, so I need to ask as many questions as I can. I think you're probably the best person to ask this. What do you know about Auril, if anything?
Well, I suppose just the usual information of her as such. She's the goddess of winter. The six-pointed snowflake is her symbol. She took over 10 towns quite some time ago. She's the reason for the constant winter here as such. What sort of information was you after as such?
Well, you remember that job that we took that I pushed for heavily, where we managed to deal with that killer, the mass murderer, who was
Oh, yes,
Auril.
back in
Targos.
down Targos, yes.
Yeah.
I could have,
Back in Targos, yeah.
yes.
I found out that my patron, Shira, is friendly with Auril, or at least are on good terms, and she wasn't exactly pleased with our actions. Well, my actions.
Yes, I remember I was trying not to kill him and then you had to go at me for killing him. But yes, no, sorry, carry on.
No, it was the other way around. But anyway, that doesn't matter. Point is that I was hoping you'd know more about Auril because it feels weird, the connection, because obviously Auril rules over 10 towns, but my patron, at least to what I understand, seems to want to wants to destroy 10 towns. So why would she and Auril be on good terms? Because I'm assuming Auril would want 10 towns to be completely destroyed. I mean, it's her dominion, so
Why do you believe she wants to destroy 10 towns?
because that's everything that she asked me and Ravison to do essentially boiled down to causing havoc in the towns, or at least the general populace, shall we say. I mean, she kept saying to Ravison that the people were her enemy. So she wanted me to obviously to kill Grey. I understand that now, considering all the information we have. It's just a bunch of weird shit. I feel like I'm getting close to at least most of the answers, but something doesn't feel right. Something's missing.
But the
Anyway.
people of Ten Down don't tend to worship Oriel as such.
No, that's true.
We're not overly pleased with her, to say the least.
Yeah, I suppose. Anyway, I'm sorry to ask this, but I just am finding it very difficult to sleep considering what we've just learnt, so.
That's okay, I understand. There's lots of questions that need answering, I suppose.
Yeah. Anyway, I better let you get to sleep, so, no night. Night and a half.
Yes, good night. I'm sorry I wasn't of more use as such.
It's okay. It's okay. Thank you all the same. And Lyle will go to sleep.
Okay.
Can I do one more thing?
Yeah, I was going to ask, is there anything else?
Instead of pitching my tent, can I cast Lehman's tiny hut?
You can.
As a
Right,
ritual.
so
which I
Grey's
think
going to
is
go
the
have a
only way
wank.
you can cast it. Yep, Grey's wing cut. Now,
Yeah.
that's it.
Upgraded.
I actually have something.
Mm-hmm.
It's very short.
Mm-hmm.
Essentially, Lacey's going to sort of retreat to a corner, similarly to how Nomad did. Sort of proper legs up in a sort of sitting motion and begin writing in a notebook. Propped on those legs. A diary entry.
Mm-hmm.
What day is it? Thursday? In-game?
It is Friday.
Friday. I knew it was one of the two. Diary. Larkin said that there's 4 pillars to shapeshifters. I wonder how doppelgangers fit in, so. Perhaps my sire was one of these ones. I am still no closer to my goal. But I must learn that not all things can be solved by smashing them. I must keep my destructive urges at bay for now. I've spent too long quiet to myself. I believe within my group I am becoming somewhat of an outcast. I know I can be useful. I know that they care. They followed me on this quest after all. But what else? What can I do for everyone else? And just signed L. And yeah, that's it.
Okay. Anything else anyone would like to do before sleep?
Not saying I want to do. I know we don't know this in character, but what did Nomad's dad call him?
Bastion.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Nerf Bastion.
Answer of Overwatch.
I was thinking more the game Bastion, but yeah.
Alright, well, it is a little after midnight, so I'm going to ask you all this. There's 2 dreams that are going to happen. Would you like it now or next week?
Now.
One now, one next week.
I'm happy with now.
Which one
I
do you
like
want
the one
now,
now,
Lyle
one
or
next
Grey?
Are we doing
Lyle,
one now?
Are we doing one or both?
I had a memory today, so I suppose we should do Lyle.
Are we doing one or both is what I'm asking now.
I'm happy to do both.
Do both.
Am I hearing?
Is Will okay with that?
I would prefer just one because I, would like to go to bed because I have work in the morning.
If you like, if it does take too long, you can. Don't worry about it if you just go for a sec. You can watch the end. So we'll do Lyle for now, and we'll see how we feel. How does that sound?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So Lyle,
Here we go.
you're sitting in a familiar space.
Got to give Rob his
you get-
anxiety for the week.
Oh yeah, definitely. So, as you are sitting there, you get the familiar feeling behind you. The nails just holding onto your arm where the number is, and you get the sense that the 2's changing into a 1 to become 11. Lyle, it's been a while.
It has.
You don't really seem to be doing what you're told, are you?
Well, Shira, if I can call you that.
You can. Better
Good.
than Shah.
Don't worry, I've learnt my lesson about that. Don't worry, I've got everything under control, shall we say.
I don't think you do.
Please explain.
Oh, you've had plenty of chances to kill Grey, and Grey's still breathing. Raversin was standing right there, and you had a lovely little conversation, didn't you?
We may have.
I know you did.
Is there a point to this?
Oh. Oh, no. At this point, you just feel her hands go across your neck as her nails start digging into your throat. Nothing at all. I'm definitely not upset with you.
No, I can see that. Is this another one of your fear tactics?
Oh, are you saying you're not scared of me?
Well, I just kind of find it ironic that your teachings towards me have been about overcoming fear, and yet it seems as though fear is your one motivating factor to keeping people in line.
Oh shit, we were.
Wow, look at you, Lyle. You've grown up, haven't you? It's only been such a short time.
I just find it very contradicting, that's all. Very ironic, shall we say.
Okay. Well, I'm just going to get straight to the point then. These numbers on your arm. It's going to represent two things now. Number one, it is how much longer you have my power. I'm going to let you keep it for the days, even though you're a miserable. Anyway, you get to keep it because you're going to wish when the day runs out that you still had it. Because that would be the day that everything begins.
Everything.
Yes.
I'm assuming you're not going to tell me. That'd be too easy.
I only allow the loyal to know, and then the loyal will be safe. You are going to experience all of your greatest fears. Everyone's going to experience all their greatest fears.
Would this happen to be to do with the City of the Moon?
There might be a relation.
And what of my past sins? Is that what you're going to use against me?
I've got an odd feeling. I won't need to. I can't wait for 11 days to go by when you're begging me for the power back.
We'll see. Somehow I don't think so. After all, you knew what you were taking on. I'm nothing but greedy, shall we say, and you put my two biggest goals at odds with each other. I didn't like that. I didn't like the ultimatum.
As you say this, you feel more pain in your arm as she now starts underlining the 11.
Should have known that was coming.
Speak to you again soon, Lyle.
Oh, I'm sure.
Can't wait for the big day. Good luck with your past sins.
Yeah, I might need it.
And that's when your dream ends. Shall we go to Grey?
Yep.
Sure.
Grey, you're in a familiar cabin once again.
Yeah.
This time, you look like how you normally look. Grey.
Ooh.
And there doesn't seem to be anything in this room this time, not even a window. But the door at the end does look like it's partially open.
Alright, I've had it with these dreams ending so quickly, I'm going to start running for the door.
You run for the door, and as you open the door, your mind just flies through all these different memories you had. You remember the day that you were still living with your family when a disaster happened. A ship arrived. A ship you remember being called the Dark Duchess, led by an individual, a Shadowkin, known as Captain Rudolph Bluemoon. He was a horrible man. He basically destroyed a lot of your town and took you and your brother to work for him as a part of his crew.
Okay.
As you had days throughout your crew, you remember one of the days, a few months after this occurred, where your brother kind of came up to you. Your family had like a tradition, a day of like worship. There was this joke that the moon was made of cheese. So you remember you and your brother would have crackers and cheese on this splendid day. So you wrote a note. Perdita will gather the cheese. And you, Nova, you will gather the crackers.
Okay.
Unfortunately, it was getting a lot colder when you was going. Your ship, it's got stuck in some ice. Everyone knew they were going to die because this ship would not be free. Luckily, everyone went against the captain's orders to stay and left to try and go through the blizzards to find somewhere safe.
Mm-hmm.
This is where it all went downhill for you. Well, worse. As going through the blizzards, eventually looking over to your brother, you think you heard a scream behind you. The blizzard was strong. You can't see what's going on, and suddenly you hear another go down and another go down. You think you hear your brother go down, and as you see him on the floor, you feel a sharp pain in your back. A stab. The next memory you remember is laying in the snow, face half covered in it. Just realizing your body can't move. This is your final days, your final breath. As you try to look up to your goddess, Saloon, the shock occurs as you see the two red moons, almost like bloodshot eyes, looking down to you. Your final hope doesn't seem to be there. At one point, you think you shut your eyes and the moon was just black, but open again, it was red. There's only one other person in your life that you'd want to see before you go. As you tilt your head to look at your brother, Perdita, the one with the lovely red scarf. Your scarf was blue, but unfortunately it's a bit red currently. You see another figure there.
Oh no.
A figure that seems to be chomping on your brother, eating him. That figure, it's... You don't know how you didn't recognize him. It was Lyle.
Oh.
What?
Lyle,
In halfling form?
Lyle, the halfling. He's eating your brother. His eyes, you remember him having lighter coloured hair. It's not this dark. So at that point in the shock, your memory ends. Is the last image is
Okay.
just Lyle looking up to the sky at the red moons with blood going down his face.
Does he, in the memory, does he have the same red crystal that he's got around his neck now?
It seemed to be forming.
Forming?
Indeed.
As in it wasn't there and it's becoming there now?
Becoming a thing.
Or it's... Okay.
And just like how you ended at your final breath, we will end today's episode as it is closing time for the Mystic Tavern.
Oh, God.
Thank you, everyone,
Lyle's
for
an edgy
watching.
cannibal.
No, you
Sure
don't
it's not
understand. We killed his brother.
Yeah, you
yeah,
did.
and then I paraded around with this fucking head, not
Yep,
realizing.
you did. It was very interesting.
That was dark!
That was why I was
No!
That's why you was
when I had
crying.
the head on the table, yeah.
And that was
Yep.
why I was so fucking careful for it to not be revealed until Callum revealed it for me.
What? Like, you're a fucking cannibal!
Yeah.
I mean, that's not surprising. I think you're a zombie.
I mean, technically not, because we were both elves and he's a halfling.
He wasn't the only. He wasn't the only.
Yeah, but you're still humanoid.
Still a human noise.
It's not the same species,
You
it's
know,
not cannibalism, that's how
orcs eat
cannibalism works.
Orcs eat halfling chili, so like.
Anyway,
Yeah.
important news. Tomorrow is not a certain game, is it, Lewis?
It is not. We're playing on Thursday instead, because there's some kind of sport on tomorrow night that lots of people are going to be watching for some reason.
England, bring it home.
Football's coming on.
Yeah, so
Being back
instead
at
of
work.
playing D&D, we'll be watching football.
We're not going to be streaming football. Please note.
No,
Yeah, we're not
we
doing
will
that.
not, or we will get sued. But yeah, we are instead playing on Thursday, where there is a night where there is not football. And everybody will either be very happy or very sad, depending on the outcome of Wednesday.
Even sadder than most of the people in
Apart
this
from
campaign
me,
now.
because I really don't give a shit.
I'm not sad, I'm just fucking astounded that we didn't realise sooner.
What the
Realise
hell was
what?
a shady fuck?
No, that it was your brother that we killed.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I mean, I knew this a fair few sessions ago, but
See, what I
like,
want to
did you
know
remember
is...
that session where I was like, oh,
What I want to know
That's
is,
when I
why does
realised.
Lyle's
That's so-
patron have it out for you and your brother?
Because Saloon.
because we were worshippers of Saloon, and
Mm.
Sheer was shunned by Saloon.
Yeah, she
I
got a
guess,
major thing against
maybe.
Saloon. That's why when Lyle called her Saloon, she got angry.
Well, when she called her
Char.
Shah.
Char.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, but so
yeah, everything's
right.
adding up now.
So I independently chose Saloon as my goddess for my cleric, and it turns out that was what I worshipped anyway.
Yep.
Yeah, as soon as Callum mentioned the Duchess, I was like, oh no, fuck.
Oh, you know about as well. Oh, you just
Yeah.
revealed something else there.
Yeah.
I tell you what, a lot of
Does it
stuff
hurt?
is got revealed this session.
Yeah.
I feel like that was part of Lyle's backstory that
And
was
do-
just reappropriated for Greys, right?
Yeah, Lyle is a
Huh?
part of that pirate crew as well, you know.
Yeah.
Oh,
Do you know
You just-
who hasn't
just didn't
revealed the
remember
name
him.
of the ship that they've been on? Nomad.
that's because it was a spaceship. We all know that.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
So Lyle just murdered Gray's brother twice.
And
Yep.
yeah,
I mean, technically, his brother's still walking around.
And you've murdered. Well, so am I. I'm
Wow.
just in a different body.
Let's not torture Will anymore because he needs to go up there and go work. So,
Yeah,
I
am
thought he'd already
going
gone.
to-
Yes, sorry about that,
I'm
Will.
going to head off.
see you later.
No, dude.
So I
Oh.
shall speak to y'all later.
We're
I
just
hope you have a
gonna
good night.
Sign out.
Bye.
Okay.
Good night.
Thank you very much for watching, everyone.
Yes.
Toodles.
Cheers.
Thanks for watching the Mystic
See you
Tavern. We
Thursday.
now have the bot in the chat where if you type exclamation mark and then one of our social medias, you get a link to it. Wow, I don't have to do that anymore. Amazing. We also have exclamation mark merch if you want to purchase some really shitty t-shirts and stickers and one mug that is yeah. Anyway, thanks for tuning in to
There's
the
just one
Mystic
mug
Tavern.
for everyone.
Yeah, one mug. It's the closing time clock actually. That's the closing time clock. Anyway,
Yeah.
yeah. Thanks for tuning in to the Mystic Tavern. We've almost been streaming for 4 fucking hours, which is probably our longest one yet.
Wow.
And
probably.
I kind of wanted to do the dreams.
yeah. Remember,
Yeah, I can see why.
Yeah.
remember, death is temporary, family is everything. Fast and Furious 9.
I mean, relevant.
Relevant. That's what I'm saying. Good night, everybody.
You know it. Boy.
Bye.
Boy.
We.